the bank and in.
Your defending Conference USA champions.
Starter gets the rebound, dribbles it up court, time expires, the Lady Flames win! They knock off Middle Tennessee, claim their first Conference USA title.
This year, the Lady Flames usher in a new era with first-year head coach Alexis Sherrard. A new leader with the same winning mindset.
We will compete with passion, we will play with discipline, and we will carry ourselves in a way that honors the university's mission and values.
Get ready for all the thrilling moments and jaw-dropping plays.
Over to Starter for three. Got it! Nadabo, and she has her shot blocked off of her and out of bounds by Stout. Rebound, Starter, and the putback goes in. Nice backdoor pass on the bounce to Stout. Beautiful offense by the Lady Flames.
Liberty Lady Flames basketball is on the air. Welcome to live pregame coverage of Liberty Lady Flames basketball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Liberty Lady Flames basketball is brought to you in part by Abish Financial Services, the official financial advisor of Liberty Flames Athletics. Bojangles' famous chicken and biscuits. It's Bo time. Carillion Clinic, inspiring better health. Carter Bank, life lived full. By Coca-Cola, taste the feeling. Crossroads Family Dentistry. Destination Bedford. Centra Health. By 11 West. Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Frank Good Builders. By Freedom First Credit Union. Start banking for good with Freedom First today. Gentry Lock Attorneys. By The Good Feet Store. By Haley's Appliance and Outdoors. And by Ironclad Coffee Roasters, craft roasted in Richmond, Virginia. Welcome to the Bojangles Tip-Off Show. Coming up, we'll hear from head coach Alexis Sherrard. We'll also have the key players, starting lineups, and much more. Now, let's go live courtside with the voice of the Lady Flames, Jamie Hall.
Hello, everyone, and welcome into Huntsville, Alabama, where the Lady Flames, as the number 5 seed, will be taking on the number 4 seed, Sam Houston Bearcats. Both teams, though, had an identical 11-7 record. There was a 4-way tie for third place. Tie was broken, and Sam Houston was the 4. The Flames were the 5. The only difference, really, is which color jersey you wear and which bench you sit in. The top of that tiebreaker was Middle Tennessee. They're the 3 seed. They'll play Missouri State, which was at the bottom of the tiebreaker, coming up in the second game of this session. Overall record for Sam Houston is 18-11. The Flames were 17-12. This is a Sam Houston team that was coming off a 5-13 year in conference last season, so they have made some pretty big strides. Senior-laden team, as they have 8 seniors on the roster. 7th meeting between the two teams. The Flames have a 5-1 advantage, but Sam Houston won the only time they met up this year, all the way back on the 8th of January. It was a 59-53 win for Sam Houston. Flames had 2 more turnovers in that game, which could certainly be worse because Sam Houston is one of the best teams in the country at turning the opposition over. But the problem for Liberty in that game was they were a -2 in rebounding, which is not characteristic of how the season has gone. The Flames are a +7.3 on the year, and Sam Houston is about a -2. So that was really what turned the tide in that game back in Liberty Arena. Our Foster Fuels Who's Hot, Emmy Stout. She's led the Flames in scoring 6 of the last 8 games. Of course, Liberty's the defending champions of this tournament. They met with Sam Houston in the quarterfinals last year. At that point, it was the Flames as a 1 seed, Sam Houston an 8 seed, and Liberty won 78-51. But returning from that game a season ago, the Flames have only 1 starter, and Sam Houston has all 5. So that experience has certainly led to their resurgence in women's basketball. Sam Houston, their last 2 games, they beat New Mexico State and UTEP after a 3-game losing streak against La Tech, Missouri State, and Jack State. The Flames finished the year 8-2 after a rough stretch in January when they had lost 5 of 6. The two keys for each of these teams, we'll get to the actual keys to the game, but the two stats that stand out for these two teams. For Liberty, they lead Conference USA and they're 25th in the nation in three-point percentage, hitting 35%, over 35% per game. And for the Sam Houston Bearcats, they lead the conference and are 5th in the nation in turnovers forced. They force 25.5 per contest. Sam Houston usually only runs 7. Comparatively, the Flames will put 9 on the court. A little bit of international flavor for the Bearcats. They have 3. The Flames, of course, have 7. And this Bearcats team has a bunch of transfers. 10 of the 14 on the roster are transfers. The Flames with only 2. Our Abish Retirement Keys podcast. Keys to the game. The Flames need to limit turnovers and keep Sam Houston off the line. Over the course of the year, the Bearcats have taken 226 more free throws than Liberty has. So the Flames, wouldn't hurt for them to be a little aggressive, try to get to the line themselves, but they certainly need to keep the Bearcats away from those free points at the charity stripe. We'll take a break and continue on as we get ready for the Conference USA Tournament. It's the quarterfinals. Liberty and Sam Houston coming up just after the bottom of the hour here on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner, presented by Abish Financial Services.
It's bow time. Carolina legends aren't born. They're handmade, only in Bo's Real Southern Kitchen. It all starts with fresh, never frozen chicken marinated for 24 hours in a flavor-packed blend of bold Southern seasonings. Then we hand bread and fry it to crispy, juicy, mouth-watering perfection. That's not just any chicken, that's the Carolina legend. Order some Bojangles and taste what everyone's been craving since 1977. It's bow time.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Hey, Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at gentrylock.com.
At Carilion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carilion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carilion proud.
Game day isn't the only adventure. Find yours in Bedford, Virginia. Just down the road, but a world away. Explore seasonal events, cruise the Blue Ridge Parkway, or hike the peaks of Otter. Enjoy outdoor fun at Smith Mountain Lake or play world-class disc golf. Home to the National D-Day Memorial and packed with small-town charm. Bedford has it all. Plan your visit and see the event calendar at destinationbedfordva.com. That's destinationbedfordva.com.
You're listening to Lady Flames basketball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Welcome back inside the studio here in Lynchburg. It's Lady Flames basketball from the Conference USA Championship. Liberty, the number 5 seed, taking on Sam Houston, the 4 seed, here this afternoon. Nick Pierce here with you with a quick check of the out-of-town scoreboard built by Frank Good Builders, and a look at what's coming up today in women's hoops. After Liberty and Sam Houston, it'll be Missouri State and Middle Tennessee in the other quarterfinal matchup today. Look back to what happened last night. You had La Tech, the number 1 seed, knocking off Delaware 72-43. FIU got by Jacksonville State 76-66 the final there. So two teams already in the semifinals. La Tech will play on Friday night at 6:30, and then FIU will play Friday night at 9 o'clock. So Lady Flames trying to punch their ticket to the semis with a win here. On the men's side, Liberty fell last night to Missouri State in the quarterfinals. Next up for the Flames, it will be the NIT. NIT selection will happen Sunday night after the NCAA tournament. Bracket is announced, and we'll find out where the Flames are going, when they will be playing, likely Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. But we'll have all that for you as well coming up here on Sunday night. So Liberty men's season, disappointing run at the Conference USA tournament, but the season is not over with yet. The Flames will have at least one more game next week in the NIT. That's a look at the out-of-town scoreboard built by Frank Good Builders. When we come back, Jamie Hall will have the play-by-play story for you coming up. It's Liberty and Sam Houston in the CUSA Women's Basketball Championship. Lady Flames, the defending champs, trying to start another run to a title here today. And we'll have it for you next from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Rogers Heating, Cooling, Electrical, and Plumbing. Your certified Generac backup generator experts. Online at callrogers.com.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors. Locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
The light from a star can take millions of years to reach Earth. So when you look at a star, you're looking back in time. But I see the future. I see exploration and courage. I see my country finding new horizons out there. And I see giant leaps making a comeback. I see myself. The future is where I'll make history.
This message is brought to you by the United States Space Force. More information is available at spaceforce.mil.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Fostering warm moments for 100 years, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters, Foster does it all. Visit fosterfuels.com or download the app to order fuel, pay your bill, and more. Get the customer service you deserve and turn up the heat with Foster Fuels and the Liberty Flames.
This broadcast of Liberty University Athletics is authorized under rights granted by Liberty University to Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment and is intended solely for the entertainment of our listening audience. The accounts, descriptions, and broadcasts may not be transmitted in any form without the express written consent of Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment and Liberty University Athletics. The announcers are selected by the Liberty Flames Sports Network and approved by Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment.
And welcome back into Huntsville, Alabama, where the Lady Flames and Sam Houston are going to be doing battle here in just a couple of minutes. It's almost a shame that one of these two teams have to go home. They both had really above expectation years, and I know that the Flames, as far as the preseason predictions were concerned, were predicted second, but losing almost 75% of your offense and rebounding from a season ago, four of your starters and a couple other players that were in line to be starters this year, to finish in a tie for third place I think that's not too shabby for Coach Alexis Sherrard in his first year at the helm. He'll be battling against Raven Justice, who is in her 8th season with Sam Houston. Again, they came off a 5-13 year in conference a season ago to go 11-7 this season. Let's give you the starting lineups first for the Bearcats. Fonta Kone, first team All-Conference Defensive Player of the Year, All-Academic. She wears number 4, 5'7" senior from Mali. She is tops in the conference in assists per game and steals per game, 4.9 and 3.5 respectively. Asia Ward Strong wears 5, a 5'10" graduate student from Dallas, Texas, averaging 7.6 rebounds a game. Deborah Ogayemi was second team All-Conference, had 17 points and 11 boards in the game at Liberty. She's second on this team, averaging 12.5 points a game. Nyla Pop Inman, she wears 15, a 6-foot-tall senior from Tyler, Texas, third on the squad, averaging 10.3 points. And Whitney Dunn, number 24, 5'9" senior from Chicago, Illinois. She had 10 in the game at Liberty, scored 19 against the Flames last season in the tournament. Flames will start Avery Mills, first team All-Conference, 1-3 away from 76, which would tie her for the most ever in a season with Emma Hess, who is currently one of her coaches. Avery wears number 1. She is a 5'9" sophomore from Lynchburg, Virginia. 17th in the nation, shooting almost 43% from 3, and second in the country with 3.1 threes per game. Jakayla Thompson wears number 3, a 5'8" junior from Louisville, Kentucky. You got Elizabeth Ayestadter, number 21, 6'2" junior from Iceland. Ify Nwabi, number 6, all-freshman team, 6'2", from Calgary, Canada. And Emmy Stout, first team All-Conference and All-Academic team member, number 17, 6'3", sophomore from San Diego, California. The opening tip is in the air, and it is won by the Lady Flames. They go right on the attack as Thompson will drive in and score on the left side. Excellent start to the basketball game for the Lady Flames. They lead 2-0. Back the other end, Sam Houston in the white uniforms with orange numbers. The Flames in the red unis with white numbers. Ward Strong on the drive, draws the foul and hits the shot, and she'll go to the line for a chance at a three-point play. So after Liberty got the first hoop on a similar type basket attack, now a chance for Sam Houston to get their first lead. And the free throw is good. Sam Houston going to put on pressure as we see Kone going one-on-one with Thompson, and then a trap sets up as Thompson comes across half court. She gets it to Nwabi. Nwabi now on the near side to Ayestadter. She picks up her dribble, has to bounce it outside to Nwabi near the half-court logo here at the Van Brunt Center. Nwabi works away in the paint, turns and scores. Nice little turnaround jumper from Ify Nwabi, and Liberty's back on top. Ify averaging about 8.7 points a game. Actually, exactly 8.7 points a game. 9.6 rebounds, best in the conference. A by Sam Houston is off the mark, but an offensive rebound is pulled in by Ogayemi, and she's able to score. And again, rebounding was a problem the first time these two teams met up. The Flames were out-rebounded by 2. Thompson's going to drive in once more on the left side. Missed the shot, got her own rebound, though. Out to Nwabi, now to Ayestadter, up top to Mills. Mills squares, but doesn't have room to shoot. So she'll dribble to the near side. Still 10 on the timer. She'll step back for 3 near wing. It's an air ball, and out of bounds to Sam Houston. Mills was only 2 of 10 in that game against Sam Houston back in Lynchburg. Had 10 points. Got a chunk of that at the free throw line. She's coming back from an injury, played the last 3 games of the season and had 17 points against Delaware in the regular season finale. Sam Houston with the basketball. Sam Houston without the basketball. Mills picks it off, drives down court, and gets the circus lay-in to fall. What a play by Avery Mills. defense to offense, and Liberty leads 6-5, and now a poke away by Emmy Stout. They'll knock it out of bounds. Sam Houston will put it in play on the baseline with 24 seconds to shoot. Liberty up 6-5 with 7:52 to go in the first. Kone surveys the defense, gets it into Corcoran, who has already checked in off the bench for Sam Houston. Her pass is taken away by Liberty. Thompson leads a 2-on-2 break up court. Doesn't see the number, so goes to Mills. Mills fakes the three. Now in the corner to Thompson. Thompson looking posted, will drive into the paint, spins to the left side. Missed the shot though. The rebound is out of bounds, and it will be Sam Houston basketball. Fontacone dribbles across the half and now sets things up. She goes to Ward Strong. She'll drive through and gets fouled. A couple of free throws ahead. Stout tried to step in and draw the charge. She will be whistled for the block. Early in this ball game, both teams are shooting well. Flames 3 of 6. Sam Houston 2 of 3. Ward Strong, 57% free throw shooter on the year, makes the first. Takes one dribble, now a second. Free throw is also good. So Sam Houston's back up by 1. Full court pressure being shown. The Flames with a couple of passes. Now they've got numbers the other way. Mills will dribble along the baseline and give back outside to Nawabi. Up top to Thompson. Far wing to Ayestarter. Skip pass to Mills. She's open for three. Boom! Beautiful offense by the Lady Flames to beat the press. And then some over-the-top passes to get a wide open Avery Mills. And she's deadly when she's got space. Liberty 9-7. Sam Houston going to be called for a traveling violation. That'll be their third turnover. Flames with no turnovers to begin this game. 6:49 on the clock. Liberty up by 2. Again, full court pressure being shown. It comes in to Thompson. Now Sam Houston backs out of the full court pressure, just man on man, as Thompson picks up her dribble, has to lob it across the Mills just in time before the 10 seconds had expired. And Liberty now rolls into their half-court set. Nawabi on the near wing, drives along the baseline, skips a pass, it deflects off the backboard, but goes right to Thompson. Thompson in the paint will get the little floater to fall in. That is not the way Liberty designed that, but they'll take it. Flames up 11-7. Largest lead of the game for either team. Dunn attacks the paint, nothing there. Back outside to Ogayemi, back to Dunn. Off of a screen, Dunn will lob it back to Ogayemi, and Mills is going to be called for a foul. I believe that's going to be 2 early fouls on Avery Mills. See the first substitutions for the Lady Flames is Emma Leon and Claudia Athene will come in. Mills and Ayestarter will check out. It was not a shooting foul, so Sam Houston will be inbounding on the baseline. Putting it in play will be Kone. Getting a few administrative things sorted out. And now we're ready to go. Inbound pass comes to Dunn on the near wing. She'll drive along the baseline and then kick it in the middle. And another foul is going to be called against the Flames as Inman went up and will shoot 2 free throws. Talked about keeping Sam Houston off the free throw line. That has not been the case in the early going. These will be free throws 4 and 5 for the Bearcats. As a team, though, they only shoot 62%. They haven't missed so far in this ball game. Inman hits the first. Flames opponents over the course of the season are shooting 77% at the free throw line. If you put that together as a single team, it would put them in the top 25 in the country, and we're talking about what, 15, 16 different opponents over the course of the year? Maybe a little more than that, 18. Athene with the basketball for the Flames. She's going to drive in on the left side. Freezes the defense. Puts it high off the glass and in. Liberty back up by 4. Sam Houston on the attack. Dunn lost the handle. Stout gets it for Liberty. Now hands to Athene. She's only got 5 seconds to get it across, but does to Nawabi. Nawabi will dribble on the near, get it into Stout. Stout spins to the left and banks it home. Timeout taken by Sam Houston. The Flames offense is rolling in the early going, and Liberty's also forcing some turnovers. They haven't given the ball away yet, and they've taken it away 4 times. Liberty 15, Sam Houston 9. We'll take a timeout with the squads as we have our first media break of the ball game. You're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Every great athlete knows the final minutes of the game are where champions are made. Whether it's the last inning, the fourth quarter, or overtime, every move counts. One smart play can seal the win, and one mistake could cost it all. The same can be said for retirement. I'm Abe Abish, founder of Abish Financial Services. Those last 5 to 10 years before you retire, that's your final stretch. At Abish Financial, we can help build a game plan for taxes, healthcare, and income for the years ahead. Call us for your customized retirement playbook. 571-406-4411. If you're over 59 and have $500,000 or more of investable assets, we can create your plan complimentary. 571-406-4411 or visit abishfinancial.com.
Investment advisory services offered through Abish Financial Wealth Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor firm. Insurance services offered through Abish Financial Services, Inc., licensed in Virginia.
John Barkley loves Tuesday nights with his pals.
You guys ever seen a perfect game?
Here we go. A night when scores made aren't nearly as important as friendships kept.
Out your phones on the beat.
So he doesn't miss a night. John counts on Century to keep him healthy and at his best.
Perfection begins now. Start your video. Delete your video.
Century, caring for, caring about folks like John.
Now back to Lady Flames basketball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
5:15 to go here in the first quarter. Lady Flames are on top of Sam Houston, 15-9. From Probst Arena here at the Van Braun Center. The Van Braun Center named after Werner Van Braun, who was a rocket scientist in World War II. Of course, this is Rocket City. Got the Space Camp and the Rocket Museum. Not too far from where we are in Huntsville. Building opened up in 1975. It holds 9,000. The Huntsville Havoc of the SPHL Hockey League, that's, well, other than being redundant the way I said it, but that's the main tenet of this facility. But the ice was taken up for the tournament, as it was last year. The first season we were here, the ice was not taken up, and it was for a reason. The claim to fame for this building was Elvis did 5 nights here in a row back in 1975. That was the most that he had done in any one location outside the state of Nevada. We're ready to go after the timeout. Sam Houston with the basketball going left to right. Kone dribbles to the near wing where Eisdaughter is on her. Now a bounce pass up top to Inman. Inman picks up her dribble and gives back outside to Dunn. Dunn, her pass is deflected away. I think that might have been Leon that got a hand on it. Stouts comes out of the pack, and the Flames had the ball back, having forced now 5 turnovers. Eisdaughter on the far side picks up her dribble. Skips a pass to Athene. Athene around the screen, goes along the baseline, and then lobs one up top to Thompson. Thompson to Eistotter, back to Thompson. Thompson to Leon for three near wing. In and out. Stout, though, with the rebound. Her putback's no good. And then Sam Houston comes away with the basketball. So the Flames couldn't capitalize on that possession. Their lead holds at 6, and Sam Houston goes on the attack, but they throw the ball away again. It's loose on the floor and taken back by Sam Houston, where a foul on Dunn will send her to the free throw line to try to finish off a three-point play. That was unlucky for Liberty. They had pretty much forced a turnover in that spot. Athene went to the floor to try to get it. Then her pass attempt from her backside hit off of a leg, I believe, and went right to Dunn, who was fouled and hit the shot. Thompson picks up her first personal. And Dunn will shoot another free throw for Sam Houston. They're 5 of 5 in the game already. And she hits as well. So it looked like Liberty was going the other way to try to extend a 6-point lead. Instead, a three-pointer cuts the lead in half. And pressure being shown by Sam Houston as it comes into Eistotter. She picks up her dribble, gives to Athene. Around half court now, Athene will drive in and skip a pass across to Leon. Leon back out to Athene, who's being guarded by Corcoran. Down to 11 seconds to shoot. Athene hesitates, now spins and goes to the basket. Shot falls, foul called. Claudia Athene will try to get her own three-point play. Claudia is so deceptively quick. And she kind of hesitates, pulls back. It looks like she's going to back it back outside, and then she just puts it in another gear. She hits the free throw, and the Flames now lead by 6 again. Sam Houston on offense. Comes across to Ward. Far wing to Dunn. In the middle to Inman. Inman dips through and then dishes off, where Dunn has her shot blocked by Eistotter. It kicks all the way out to midcourt and into the backcourt, where Sam Houston picks it up. They've got 5 seconds to shoot. Inman on the near wing to Ward, who's wide open for three and hits. Boy, another heartbreaking defensive possession for the Flames. They blocked the shot on the inside, couldn't clean it up afterwards. Goes all the way into the backcourt. And then a three-pointer with the shot clock running down. Liberty's lead is 3. Athene up top to Nawabi. Nawabi's going to drive through, and she draws a foul. Ife Nawabi will shoot 2 free throws. Inman picks up the personal. Liberty shooting 62% from the field, but Sam Houston is shooting 57%. The difference is the Flames have taken 6 more shots, and we're only about 7 minutes into the ball game. Nawabi's first free throw is in and out. Ife, a 56% free throw shooter on the year. Had a career high 16 rebounds in the game against Sam Houston earlier this year. She hits the second. Sam Houston going to try to run back in transition. They get an open 3 out of it and hit. Whitney Dunn with another tray. He's at 29.9% on the season coming in. She cuts the lead down to 2. Are they going to say that was a 2-point basket? Let's see. Scoreboard showing 19-17. Eistotter up top to Athene. 8 seconds on the shot clock for Liberty. Back to Thompson. Thompson for 3. Too strong and rebounded by Sam Houston. Kone on the near wing. Will get it in the middle to Ogayemi. Now back out on the far wing to Dunn. Her three-pointer is short, and the Flames get the rebound. And it was a 2-point basket the last time down for Dunn, as we get Kone fouling Athene across half court. Sam Houston is not over the limit, so the Flames will be inbounding. 2:02 in the first. Liberty 19, Sam Houston 17. Avery Mills, who picked up 2 personal fouls early on, checks back into the game for Athene. Also see Lynn Peters on the court for Liberty. Thompson having a little trouble getting it in, now does to Peters. Peters hands back to Thompson. Thompson with Kone on her. Thompson around a screen, comes to the near side, dips into the paint, and missed the shot. Good defense by Sam Houston on the help side. Up court, it goes to Dunn. Dunn back in the middle to Ogayemi, now to Kone. Kone drives through, but missed the shot. Mills with the rebound. And she'll make sure there was no Sam Houston players behind her, as they can be tricky. And now dribbles up court. Mills off of a screen, is double teamed for a moment, backs out of it, now attacks to the left side. Double teamed again along the baseline, has to bounce a pass out to Nawabi for 3. Got it! Ife Nawabi from 3rd Street puts the Flames up by 5. Nawabi with 6 points. Ogayemi down low for Sam Houston. Deeper into the paint to Inman. Back out to Ogayemi. She's defended by Peters and has to lob to Ward Strong. Ward Strong with 7 seconds to shoot. Goes back to Ogayemi. She slips into the paint and kicks to Kone for 3. It's off the mark, and the Flames get the rebound, but then it's taken away by the Bearcats. Inman pull-up jumper is off the mark, though, and the Flames get the board, and assuming they can get it across half court, they can hold for the final shot of this first quarter. There's only about a 1.5 difference between the shot clock and game clock. Mills dribbling just across the half. Kone on her. Not extended defense, so Mills just taking her time. Now down to 5 seconds to shoot, and Avery gets it moving. She comes off of a screen. A pass down to Peters. Peters' jumper at the buzzer is off the mark, and the rebound is secured by Nawabi, but time has expired on this first quarter of play, with Liberty leading 22-17. Flames shot 56% in the first quarter and only had 1 turnover while forcing 5. That is a huge statistic in the Flames' favor to begin this morning here in Huntsville. Early afternoon back in Lynchburg. We'll take a break. When we come back, Carter Bank and Trust Game at a Glance. You're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner, presented by Abish Financial Services.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we've been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community. And that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
Are your feet preventing you from living life? Hi, I'm Jonathan Cotton, and you may have heard my Good Feet story, how I love my arch support so much that I bought the store. Since then, thousands of customers have found relief from foot, knee, and back pain. I love to hear their stories of walking, running, and just enjoying their new life pain-free. Don't let foot, knee, or back pain keep you from living the life you love. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America in logo wear. Liberty Band playing us back from break as the Lady Flames lead Sam Houston 22-17 here in the Conference USA quarterfinals. The 4 versus 5 game, but both these teams finished the season with the same record, as did Middle Tennessee and Missouri State. After the tiebreakers were sorted, Sam Houston got to wear the white uniforms for this ball game, sit on the left side of the court. Our location is across from the team's benches. We are almost directly across from the Liberty bench. In this first quarter, Flames were out-rebounded by 3, but Liberty didn't miss a lot of shots, so they didn't have too many rebound opportunities. They did give up 3 offensive boards for Sam Houston, and that is something that they would like to have back, because that gave Sam Houston 5 second-chance points. But turnovers, Liberty only with 1, Sam Houston with 5, and the Flames a 6-0 number in points off turnovers. Points in the paint, 14-6 Liberty, and the Flames 4 fast break points to none for Sam Houston. Bearcats 5 of 12 from the field. The Flames 9 of 17. Liberty 2 of 3 at the free throw line. Sam Houston 6 of 6. Another 200 meals to local area food banks through the Food Line Feed Score to Give More campaign. Sam Houston with the ball to begin the second. On the near side, Dunn. She'll dribble the top. Give off to Rodiger. Rodiger now eventually down low to Ogayemi, and then off to Dunn, who puts it high off the backboard, gets the shot to fall in, and the Flames are also whistled for a foul, and this is a huge call because Avery Mills was in the neighborhood, and if that was her foul, that's 3. And I don't see it yet. It's on the board because Mills is checked out, and it was on Avery Mills. 3 fouls for Avery Mills in the first 10 minutes and 30 seconds of this ball game. That is massive. She'll have to check out of the game. We'll see how that goes as the Flames, after the free throw, now only lead by 2. Liberty comes near side to Eyesdaughter. She'll drive in and score off the bank. Elizabeth Eyesdaughter puts Liberty back up by 4. Bearcats back on offense. Ward comes near side to Ogayemi. She drives along the baseline, is double teamed, and has her pass picked off. Great defense by the Flames. Double teaming Ogayemi, and then Ife Nwabi stepped in the passing lane to force the giveaway. Thompson back up for Liberty. Out to Nwabi for 3. Yes! Ife Nwabi puts 2 fists in the air with 3s as the Flames lead 27-20. This is their largest lead of the ball game. Couple of 3s now for Nwabi. Actually 3 3s if you count the and 1. She's got 9. Dunn offensively for Sam Houston. Goes far side to Kone. Now back to Inman. Inman lobs a pass across to Ogayemi. 5 seconds to shoot. She hands back to Dunn. Dunn down in the paint to Inman. Inman has it knocked loose, and she's not going to get a shot off in time. The Flames force another turnover. That's 7 in the ball game. Liberty with only 1 so far. So the point when Avery Mills picked up her 3rd foul and had to check out of the game, Liberty was only up by 2. They now lead by 7. We'll keep an eye on that as we move forward. Athene with the basketball. She's going to try to lob a pass underneath the Stout. It's deflected out of play. Stout with 14 seconds to shoot. Inbounds on the baseline. Comes in to Nwabi. Now out to Thompson. Thompson, a couple of dribbles to the middle. Gets into Stout. Stout goes to the left side and draws the foul. Emmy Stout will shoot 2 free throws. We were talking about Nawabi with 9 points, 2 threes in the ball game, 2 of 2. Also had the 3-point play. Hasn't missed a shot yet. Coming into this tournament in the last 10 games, she was 11 of 19 from 3. As Stout hits the first free throw. So she's now 13 of 21 in the last 11 games. And that was after a really sluggish start shooting from outside the arc. Her game has come on big time. Stout hits on both, and the Flames now have a 9-point lead. Kone on offense for Sam Houston. Hands off on the far side to Corcoran. Corcoran back to the near wing. Will hook a pass in to Ogayemi. Ogayemi lost the defender. Gives off on the far side to Ward Strong. Ward Strong has to lob it outside to Corcoran. Still plenty of time. 8 seconds to shoot over to Kone. Kone is going to drive and kick near wing to Ward Strong. Her three-pointer is an air ball that goes out of bounds to Liberty. Flames currently on a 7-0 run. Actually, since Mills picked up that third personal foul. One-on-one pressure by Corcoran, but Athene gets it across. And then gets a pass across to Eisstadter. She fakes the three, drives and kicks to Athene. Athene with 11 on the shot clock will dribble all the way to the far side, back up top to Eisstadter. Eisstadter takes a step into the paint, has it knocked loose, gets it back, 4 seconds to shoot. Gonna have to do something quickly, just flings it up, hits the rim, and tries to get to the rebound, but can't quite save it before it goes out of bounds. 6:40 until halftime, Liberty leading 29-20. That three-pointer that Avery Mills hit earlier in the half was her 76th of the year, which ties Emma Hess for the most ever in a single season for the Lady Flames. Dunn with the ball. Will go on the inside to Inman. Inman has her shot blocked out of bounds by Stout. "16 seconds to shoot. Kone will put it back in play. Sam Houston scoring at the goal to our left. Kone into Inman. Inman now on the near wing to Dunn. Her three-pointer is short, and the Flames get the board. Eisstadter out to Athene, and Athene across the half. Liberty leads by 9. Athene double team for a moment, gives it to Eisstadter. Steve has it on the bounce, now picks up her dribble. In a little trouble, finds Thompson. Thompson back out to Eisstadter, fakes the three, steps to the side. Boom! Elizabeth Eisstadter off of the behind the head assist from Claudia Athene. Liberty 32, Sam Houston 20. Dunn, she'll drive and draw a foul. And we'll head to the line for a chance at a three-point play. That ends the 10-0 Liberty run. Dunn with 10 points already in this game. Dunn with 10, Ward Strong with 8. No one else with more than a basket for Sam Houston. Ifi Nawabi, who's on the bench resting at the moment, she leads the Flames with 9 points. Liberty's 4 of 8 from 3 to begin the ball game. Dunn makes the free throw. It's 32-23, so our first palindrome of the day. Emma Leon along the near wing. Gives a pass out to Athene. Athene skips it across to Liddy Mwamba, and it goes off of her hands and is taken by Sam Houston, and then a traveling violation against Kone will give it right back to Liberty. So the teams trade turnovers. That's only the second giveaway of the ball game for Liberty. 7 for the Bearcats. Nawabi will come back into the game for Mwamba. And Athene dribbles it across half court. Iastarter, Stout, and Leon on the court as well. Iastarter on the near wing. To Athene, back to Iastarter. Baseline jumper is too strong. Rebounded by Sam Houston. Corcoran attacks and is fouled. Leon tried to step in and draw the charge. It'll be more free throws for Sam Houston. That has also helped keep them only down by single digits. They're 8 of 8 at the free throw line. The fact that they've gotten there 8 times, but then also they shot so well once they got there. And they are not traditionally at least this season, if you consider that a tradition, a very good free throw shooting team, but they have been today. Only 62%, actually 61.6 if you want to be exact, coming into the ball game, but they are a 100% right now. We're now at the under 5 media timeout. In 2 free throws for the Bearcats. When we return, Liberty's up by 9. You're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg, with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haley's.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com. That's www.ironcladcoffee.com to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
Attention Lynchburg! The biggest selling month of the year is happening right now at Lynchburg Nissan. March marks Nissan's year end, and that means massive savings you do not want to miss. Drive away in a brand new 2026 Nissan with 0% financing for 60 months on select models, or save up to $8,000 off MSRP. Upside down on your trade? No worries. We're offering up to 130% of fair KBB value. But don't wait, when they're gone, they're gone. Get to Lynchburg Nissan today, where selection's at its best. And remember, Lynchburg Nissan is home with a 1,000,000-mile warranty. Lynchburg Nissan, drive more, save more.
You're listening to Lady Flames Basketball live on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Now, back to the game.
The Liberty Lady Flames are on top, 32-23. Sam Houston will be shooting a couple of free throws when we get back to play. Avery Mills has picked up 3 personal fouls in this game. When she checked out, it was 22-20 Liberty. The Flames didn't win on a 10-0 run. After that, Sam Houston has scored 3 points since then and have a chance to score a couple more now. But this may go back to that 5-game, really truly 6-game stretch. 5 games Avery Mills missed completely. 1 game she played limited minutes. And during that 5 games, Liberty was 3-2, and if you count the game where she played limited minutes, they were 4-2. So they learned to be able to make up the difference with her scoring out of the lineup during that stretch, and I think that may be reaping some dividends now. She likely will not be back in this first half with the 3 fouls. Corcoran makes the first free throw. And again, Sam Houston has not missed. This is an unbelievable phenomenon this season. Whether a team is a good free throw shooting team or a bad free throw shooting team, as Corcoran missed the second. And it would have been a lane violation anyway. She knew she'd missed it. She took off and went across the line before it had hit the rim. But no matter who the Flames play, they shoot well from the free throw line. Opponents have shot 77% against Liberty this season. Pressure by Sam Houston. The Flames get it to Athene, though. She's able to come across the half and then Attack towards the basket now retreats back near midcourt. To Nawabi. And Nawabi almost had it ripped away from her. She's got 10 on the timer as she goes over to Leon. Leon still well from the basket, drives in on the right side. Got it to the rim, missed the shot. Nawabi got the rebound and her putback's good. Ife Nawabi cleaning up the glass, and Liberty extends their lead to 10. They've been up by as many as 12, trailed by 1 in the early going. Ogayemi goes into the paint, has her shot blocked by Stout, and the Flames come away with the basketball. Emmy Stout playing some good defense. Under 4 minutes to go until halftime. Flames up 34-24. Leon on the far wing in the corner to Eyestarter. She'll skip a pass to Athene. It's deflected by Kone out of bounds with 12 seconds to shoot. Liberty will put it in play on the near side of the court. Flames are in the red uniforms, white numbers, baby blue trim. Bearcats in the home whites with orange numbers as the higher seed. They're in Huntsville, Alabama. Thompson gets it in to Peters, who had just checked back in. She hands off to Thompson. Thompson retreats back towards midcourt with 5 seconds to shoot. Dribbles with the left hand, now takes it into the paint, spins, going to have to just fling it up, gets it to the rim, and Peters gets the rebound. It's deflected back outside to Thompson. Over to Eyestarter, now to Nawabi for 3. Yes! Ife Nawabi, 3 bombs in the first half. She's got 12 points, and the Flames lead by 13. Corcoran going to try to answer. Her 3 pops out, and the Flames get the board. Thompson across half court to Eyestarter. Eyestarter to Nawabi. Fakes the 3, now drives in, gives off to Peters, and we're going to get an offensive foul on Nawabi after the pass. She crashed in and will be called for the charge. In retrospect, the way Ife's been shooting, kind of wish she would have taken that 3. Just to see, even though it was contested. Liberty's 5 of 9 from outside the arc. They lead 37-24. Kone with the ball for the Bearcats. 2:50 left to go in the second quarter. Inman gives it cross court to Kone. Kone drives along the baseline, and then it goes to Ward Strong. Back to Kone. Kone in to Inman, and she draws another foul. Some foul trouble starting to mount up. We mentioned the 3 that have been called on Avery Mills. Several players on the Flames have 1, so I imagine whoever that was on will probably give the Flames a player with 2 fouls. Let's see. No, it actually was one of the Flames that hadn't picked up a foul yet. Lynn Peters picks up the personal. Inman hits the free throw. Sam Houston 9 of 10 from the free throw line, a team that came in shooting under 62%. Both free throws are good. Again, Flames opponent shooting 77% from the free throw line. That would be good enough to be in the top 25 in the country if you put all the Flames opponents together as one team. Liberty's Leon goes to Thompson on the far wing. She's going to drive in and kick to Nawabi. Nawabi for 3. Bingo! Are you kidding me? Ife Nawabi, 4 threes in this first half. Back the other way, an offensive foul against Dunn. As Jakayla Thompson stood in into the charge. Sounded a wee bit Scottish there. She took the charge. No matter what language. The Flames will take that turnover as Coach Alexa Sherrard's going to take a timeout with 2:10 until halftime. Liberty up by 14. This is the largest lead of what is now afternoon here in Huntsville. When Avery Mills had to check out of the game, it was 22-20. Since then, since she's checked out of the game, Flames went on a 10-0 run and now overall 18-6. And that's no knock on Avery Mills. They want her in the lineup, and it could have maybe even been a bigger run if she was out there. But the fact that her teammates have stepped in and taken up some of that offensive void is huge. And how about Ife Nawabi? 17 points in the first half. Going off my memory, but yeah, that's ties a career high. And it's not even halftime. We got 2 minutes to go. And she's hit the most threes she's ever hit in the ball game already, 4 of 4. Thompson to Nawabi. Now in the corner to Ayestadter. She's going to drive the baseline and give to Peters. Peters dips into the paint and draws a foul. Lynn Peters will shoot 2. Flames will be taking free throws number 6 and 7 of the first half. Sam Houston has taken 12 and hit 11. Liberty has hit 4 of 5 so far. Peters, the freshman, averaging just under 4 points and 2 rebounds a game, misses the first free throw short. He was an 80% free throw shooter coming in, 16 of 20 before that miss. Minute 51 into halftime, Liberty up by 14. Second free throw's good. And now Stout comes back in for Peters. Liberty up by 15. Dunn in the middle to Inman. Inman will pull up from the elbow, and her shot's too strong. Thompson tries to sky in for the rebound, but I think she's going to be called for a foul coming over the top. Flames are over the limit, so more free throws ahead for Sam Houston. If not for the 11 free throws that Sam Houston has made in this first half, Flames could be talking about a 20-plus point lead. Certainly if they didn't hit any of those 11, but even if they hit half of them, we'd be talking about a 20-point lead. And I'm not saying Sam Houston missing half of their free throws. I'm just saying if they wouldn't have got to the line that many times, that's the one thing that the Flames are going to need to clean up. That foul on Leon was her second. So it was not Thompson. First free throw came in and out for Dunn. Her second attempt is good. So 1 of 2. It's 41-27. Dunn with 12 points. That leads Sam Houston. Pressure by the Bearcats, but the Flames with one pass get it across half court and can now set up their offense. Thompson up top to Nawabi for 3. Can you believe it? Ife Nawabi, 5 bombs now in the first half. Career high 20 points for the freshman. She is absolutely on fire. Sam Houston got away with a travel inside but missed the shot anyway, and the Flames get the rebound. Liberty leads 44-27. Ife left me speechless for a second. To reboot my computer. Ayestadter in the corner, now up to Athene. Athene guarded by Kone, 4 versus 4. Athene, nice crossover, goes to the right side and scores! What a play! Put that on SportsCenter. Cloudy Athene puts Liberty up 46-27. That crossover, oh my gosh. Hardaway. Back the other way, Ogayemi will take it along the baseline and score. So the high point for the Flames was 46-27. Now it's 46-29. And the shot clock is off, so the Flames can hold for the final attempt of this first half. Thompson outside to Ayestadter with 7 seconds to shoot. Back across to Athene. Athene for 3, in and out, but Ayestadter with the rebound, and she's fouled on the putback attempt. Liberty with 2 free throws ahead to try to cap off this first period. First half. 1.9 left. Elizabeth Ayestadter on the season, a 69% free throw shooter, misses the first. Liz with 5 points in the ball game. makes the second. Sam Houston with 2 seconds to get something going, but Thompson almost stole the inbounds, knocked it out of play. If she would have stole that, she would have probably had time to take about a 15-foot jumper. You don't want to foul, though. And now the inbounds comes to Conan. She just dribbles the clock out. What a first half for the Lady Flames. They lead 47-29. Let's run the numbers again. From the point, Avery Mills picked up her third foul, and things looked a little bleak as Sam Houston had been on a run. They'd gotten the lead down to 2. It was 22-20. And since then, the Flames with a 25-9 advantage as Avery Mills' teammates have stepped up large, especially Ife Nawabi. 20 points on 7 of 7 from the field and 5 of 5 from 3. It's been Ife's show. It's her world. We're just living in it here in the first half. But also Claudia Athene, she's played well, 7 points. Eisdottir with 6. A well-rounded game for Liberty to this point. Only 3 turnovers against the team that is one of the best in the country, forcing 25.5 per contest. And now, Flame superfan Solomon will stay just for a second because he's getting to shoot the halftime half-court shot to try to win, I don't know, $500, I think. So before we throw it to break, he is at every game, every sport, anywhere in the country, he is there. And he's also a almost scratch golfer as well. So let's see if he makes it. Solomon gets the crowd involved. There's a lot of school kids here at the game that are sitting behind the Flames bench. They've kind of supported Liberty from the Huntsville area. Solomon lost the handle as he went towards midcourt to take the shot. I don't think they're going to count that one against him. So now he gets it back. Nick Pierce is back in the studio going, come on, throw to a break. Now Solomon jacks it up and comes about 10 feet shy. But a nice effort. As we sit at halftime, Liberty on top, 47-29 here in the quarterfinals of the Conference USA Women's Basketball Tournament. We'll have the second half with the Flames and Sam Houston. But first, the Segra halftime show with Nick Pierce back in the studio. You're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at any of their 4 locations, with 2 in Lynchburg, 1 in Forest, and 1 at Able Tire in Concord. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry provides dental health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and more. Their office treats patients of all ages and accepts major dental insurances. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry is located at 2229 Mural Road next to EC Glass High School in Lynchburg. You can reach the office by phone at 434-847-5331 and online at PearyFamilyDentistry.com.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
first half is history. Now it's time for the Lady Flames halftime report, powered by Segra. Segra offers customized business solutions. Learn more at Segra.com.
Wow, what a first half for the Lady Flames. Liberty in this quarterfinal matchup. The number 5 seed leads 4 seed Sam Houston 47-29 at the half. Nick Pierce here with you from the studios. This is the halftime report powered by Segra. Coming up, we'll have a check of the scores from around the country. Conference USA tournaments still happening for the men and the women here today. We've got quarterfinal matchups all afternoon and evening in Huntsville, Alabama. We'll hear from Liberty head men's basketball coach Richie McKay here in just a little bit. His post-game comments after last night's 77-69 loss in the quarterfinals to Missouri State. The season not over yet for the Flames. Liberty will play next week in the NIT. But for right now, let's get a check of the out-of-town scoreboard here, built by Frank Good Builders. As we check on some other action from around Conference USA later on today, it will be Missouri State and Middle Tennessee. That's the game after the Lady Flames are done. The next women's quarterfinal matchup, Missouri State and Middle, will get underway right around 3 o'clock. The winner of this Liberty-Sam Houston game will move on to the semifinals tomorrow at 6:30 Eastern to take on the top seed Louisiana Tech. La Tech dismantled Delaware last night in the quarterfinals, 72-43. Louisiana Tech Lady Techsters, the number 1 seed in this tournament. So Liberty 20 minutes away from advancing to the semifinals in a matchup with the number 1 seed and the defending champions. Elsewhere on the men's side of things, you look at last night's result for the Flames, mentioned 77-69 loss to Missouri State. Most stayed on to the semifinals where they will see either Louisiana Tech or Middle Tennessee. Missouri State off today. That La Tech Middle Tennessee game coming up tonight at about 6:30 Eastern. And the winner of that one will face, again, Missouri State. Other quarterfinal game tonight on the men's side, it's Western Kentucky, the 3 seed, Kennesaw State, the 6 seed, and they'll play at 8 o'clock Eastern. Sam Houston, a win last night over New Mexico State, 69-61. The Bearcats will play on Friday at 3 o'clock Eastern as well against the winner of that Western Kentucky-Kennesaw State matchup. Other scores from around the country, I should say. ACC tournament in Charlotte quarterfinal matchup has 10th-ranked Virginia leading NC State 52-45. 12:07 to go in that ball game. Big East Tournament quarterfinals, number 13 St. John's leading Providence 59-46. In the Big 12 Tournament quarterfinal game, 16th-ranked Texas Tech trailing number 7 Iowa State 36-33, the score in that one. And that's a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, built by Frank Good Builders. Other games coming up later tonight. You've got Clemson and North Carolina in the ACC tournament. Louisville and Miami also playing in Charlotte later tonight as well in the ACC tournament, and many others that we'll keep our eyes on throughout the afternoon. But when we come back, we'll check in on the Liberty men's team. We'll hear post-game comments from last night from head coach Richie McKay. All that and much more coming up here on the Halftime Report, powered by Segra. And at the half in Huntsville, Alabama, it's Liberty with a 47-29 lead over Sam Houston. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flame Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
At Carillion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carillion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carillion proud.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit shoplibertyflames.com today. That's shoplibertyflames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
You're listening to Lady Flames Basketball live from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Now back to the halftime report, powered by Segra.
Back inside the studio here in Lynchburg, it's Liberty with the 47-29 lead at the half over Sam Houston. In the CUSA quarterfinals, Nick Pierce back here with you in the studios. Coming up, Jamie Hall will have a look at your first half stats. Ife Nwabe, what a half for the Lady Flame freshman. 20 points, 5 of 5 from downtown as well. And Jamie will have a look at all the stats coming up here, as well as the second half of play in just a couple of moments. Let's take you back, though, last night. Obviously, all disappointed at the loss for the Liberty men's team. They fall to 25-7 with the 77-69 loss to Missouri State. The Bears are on to the semifinals. The Flames' run in the CUSA tournament comes to a close. Here's head coach Richie McKay after the ball game, assessing his team's performance and his just overall assessment of the ball game and the locker room afterwards.
Proud of our group, though. I thought we fought. Had a couple of times where we separated, got a double-digit lead, and just couldn't pull away. They came back each time and got it back to a two-possession game within one or two possessions, or two or three possessions. So, but again, I'll ride with our group every day of the week. I love these men and what they're about, what they stand for, how they represent their families, and how they represent our university.
Tough run for the Flames here of late after that 17-game win streak. Liberty's now lost 4 out of its last 6, and the first time that they have ever lost as the number 1 seed in a conference tournament. But again, the season is not yet done. This team will have another opportunity next week in the NIT. Don't know if that game will be in Lynchburg or if it'll be somewhere on the road, likely looking at Tuesday or Wednesday. But we'll find out for sure on Sunday night. You've got Selection Sunday coming up here this weekend when the NCAA tournament bracket will be unveiled, and then shortly thereafter, the NIT bracket will come out Sunday night a little bit later as well. So we'll keep our eyes open for that and follow this team wherever it is headed next. But we know there is more basketball to come for the Liberty men. That is the silver lining. Halftime at the Probst Arena in Huntsville, Alabama. Liberty Lady Flames, the 5 seed, lead 4 seed Sam Houston, 47-29. When we come back, Jamie Hall will have a look at your first half stats and the second half of play. From Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flames Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
It's bow time. Carolina legends aren't born. They're handmade, only in Bo's Real Southern Kitchen. It all starts with fresh, never frozen chicken marinated for 24 hours in a flavor-packed blend of bold Southern seasonings. Then we hand bread and fry it to crispy, juicy, mouth-watering perfection. That's not just any chicken, that's the Carolina legend. Order some Bojangles and taste what everyone's been craving since 1977. It's bow time.
Hi, it's Jonathan Cotton, and people often ask me, what is the Good Feet store? I respond, we are an arch support store. When you come in, our staff is going to welcome you and listen to your needs. We want to learn about you, your lifestyle, your work, and the types of shoes you enjoy wearing. Then after measuring your feet, we are going to fit you from a selection of over 300 styles and sizes of arch supports. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
It's almost time for the second half. Now back to the arena for a check of the stats from the first half, presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair.
Welcome back into Probst Arena. The Lady Flames are on top of Sam Houston, 47-29 at halftime. Liberty had a 10-0 run after Avery Mills picked up her third personal foul. So if you're looking at the stats and you go, why did Avery Mills only play for about 6 minutes in the first half? It was because she picked up 3 fouls and had to sit. But after she came out of the game, the Flames went on a run, and I think a lot of that goes back to being able to play without her scoring when she was hurt for those 5 games. Now she's back in the second half, and if she can add to this offensive output, Liberty might be in good shape. Ife Nwabi, 20 points in the first half, perfect 7 of 7 from the field, 5 of 5 from 3. Liberty only had 3 turnovers while forcing 9. Flames ended up with a +3 in rebounding, +10 in points off turnovers. They were 8 points ahead in the paint. Liberty shot 57% and also 7 of 12 from 3. Sam Houston 38% and 1 of 6 from 3. Sam Houston did get to the free throw line 14 times and hit 12 of those. Liberty with the basketball to start the second half as it comes in the near side corner to Eyestader. Liberty has their starters from the first half back out as Nwabi will bounce it outside to Eyestader with 8 seconds to shoot. She'll try to drive, goes into the paint, dishes underneath to Stout. Stout missed the lane, got her own rebound and was fouled and will shoot 2. And she's got a coy smile on her face because she knows she made it a little more difficult on herself. She could have had an easy bunny. Missed that one. Cost Liz an assist, and now Emmy's got to work it the hard way. First free throw is good. Stout now with 5 points in the game. Claudia Thien with 7. Eyestader with 6 behind those 20 from Nwabi. Whitney Dunn with 12 and Asia Ward-Strong with 8 for Sam Houston. Stout misses the second free throw, but Mills gets the rebound, takes it outside, pulls from 3 and drains it. Avery Mills getting the offensive points by working the glass. 51-29 Liberty. Inman back the other way, gets bailed out as she dipped to the basket. Looked like some pretty good defense, a wild shot by Inman. She'll shoot 2 free throws. We mentioned Mills with 3 fouls in the first half. Emma Leon also had 2 for Liberty. Both Kone and Asia Ward-Strong had 2 for Sam Houston. First free throw is good by Inman. Sam Houston continues to shoot lights out from the free throw line. And the second one is off. So right on cue. Liberty gets the rebound. The Flames lead is 21. Thompson just gets it across half court, but then she's going to be called for an offensive foul. Shot clock, or I'm sorry, the 10-second clock, if you will, was running down. And Thompson had to kind of bully her way across half court and was called for a charge in the process. That's the 4th Liberty turnover. Sam Houston on offense, trailing by 21. Dunn at the top of the arc, has Thompson on her, will lob a pass inside to Ward-Strong. Now on the outside to Dunn. Her three-pointer is off the mark. The rebound trickles all the way to midcourt where it's picked up by Ogayemi, and Sam Houston will be able to reset. Corcoran to Dunn. Dunn drives the baseline and has her shot swatted with 2 hands out of bounds by Emmy Stout. That looked like a volleyball block. 2 hands above the net. Corcoran outside to Kone. Back to Corcoran. Corcoran's going to have to force one up with the shot clock running down. She doesn't actually. Passes it to Dunn, who takes the 3 that's an air ball. Liberty forcing the turnover on the shot clock violation. Flames get it back, but they're going to see a little bit of pressure as Dunn goes man-to-man now. Mills across half court, around the screen, down into the paint to Stout, and Stout's fouled by Kone. Emmy Stout will shoot 2 free throws. Another nice look on the post entry, drawing the defense in, And then a dish at the last second by Mills. Mills and Stout have done that 100 times in their life, probably 5,000 times in their life between high school, college, and practice in between. Stout makes the free throw. It's 52-30. Liberty with the lead. A couple minutes into the second half. Stout hits them both. 53-30. This is the largest lead of the ball game. Kone far side to Dunn. Dunn in the middle to Ogayemi. Ogayemi will try to drive on Stout. She's cut off along the baseline, has to give it back outside, and it's stolen away. Thompson up court to Mills. Mills runs underneath Cochran, and she's fouled from behind. Hard foul, and they're going to take a look at this. Coach Sherrard is up in arms on the far side. The Flames are wanting a flagrant foul, and the officials are going to look just at that. Mills pops up quick, so she's okay. Corcoran chased her from behind to try to keep her from getting the easy layup. She did that, but now there'll be an official review to see whether this is just a common foul and 2 free throws, or if it'll be 2 free throws and the basketball. Roy Gublin, Bill Lawrence, and Ethan Seals are the 3 officials in this game, and they're going to look at the review monitor, and that will also trigger our first media timeout of this second half. Liberty 53, Sam Houston 30. We'll take a break as well with 7:45 left in the third quarter. You're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Game day is the adventure. Find yours in Bedford, Virginia. Just down the road, but a world away. Explore seasonal events, cruise the Blue Ridge Parkway, or hike the Peaks of Auburn. Enjoy outdoor fun at Smith Mountain Lake or play world-class disc golf. Home to the National DJ Memorial and packed with small town charm. Bedford has it all. Plan your visit and see the event calendar at destinationbedfordva.com. That's destinationbedfordva.com.
Rogers Heating, Cooling, Electrical, and Plumbing. Your local HVAC experts. Online at callrogers.com.
Have you downloaded the Liberty Flames mobile app? If not, what are you waiting for? The Liberty Flames mobile app is your lifeline to Flames athletics. Get the latest news on your favorite teams. Find upcoming schedules. Buy and download tickets to the next game. Listen to podcasts and hear our online Liberty Flames Sports Network audio broadcast.
Takes a long 3. Got it! From 30! And the Flames lead!
It's all on the Liberty Flames mobile app. Download it for free from your mobile app store today. Now back to Lady Flames basketball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Welcome back into Huntsville. The officials are in a review at the moment to determine whether that last foul was common or flagrant on Avery Mills. We know that Avery's going to shoot 2 free throws regardless. Just be a question of whether there's possession after that. Do need to clean up a couple of things. We had some technical issues during pregame, so we weren't able to get a chance to talk to Coach Alexis Sherrard, which also meant there was no Ortho Virginia injury report, but I can tell you that the Flames were healthy coming into the ball game. Also, we missed our tease of the relevant law opening tip out of that, which usually is at the end of the coach's interview. And we've got one of the officials. It has been upgraded to a flagrant 1. So it'll be 2 free throws for the Flames, and they'll get the basketball, leading 53-30. So we want to thank Relevant Law for their support of the broadcast, and also Lynchburg Nissan That's just on me. Our starting lineup's driven by Lynchburg Nissan, home with a 1,000,000-mile warranty. I can't blame technical difficulties on missing our thank you to Lynchburg Nissan. Mills to the free throw line. She's got 8 points in the ball game. First free throw is good. She's all by herself with this being a flagrant foul. And missed the second. Frustrated look as she walks away. Flames lead is 54-30. Avery, an 86% free throw shooter, doesn't miss many. Liberty gets the inbounds to Thompson. It's the largest lead of the game for the Flames. For either team, obviously. I say obviously, I guess there could be a turn of it. As Mills will fire up a three-pointer far wing and gets the friendly roll. Everything's going right for the Lady Flames. That spun around, hit the glass, and popped in. And now we're going to get a foul against Liberty back the other way. And let's see, that's going to be Stout that picks up the personal. Anytime Avery's in the neighborhood and the whistle blows, you get a little uptight. She's playing with 3 fouls. She hit that 3 to make up for the missed free throw. I guarantee you she'd say that. A double dribble against Sam Houston as Asia Ward-Strong lost track that she'd already dribbled the basketball. Elizabeth Eisdottir made the call before the official did. And then he's like, oh yeah, you're right. That was a double dribble. 27-point Flames lead. Mills now with 12. Sam Houston showing some full court pressure, but now they back out of it. Just one-on-one. Rodeyer against Mills as she brings it across half court. Mills around a screen, pulls up, hits, gets fouled. I got ahead of it on the 4-point play. The shot came up short, but 3 free throws ahead for Avery Mills. And you can tell she didn't like the fact that she had to sit for 14 minutes in the first half with those fouls. She has played some inspired basketball to start this second half. Avery steps up. Her first free throw is good. For every free throw the Lady Flames make this season, Food Lion will donate 100 meals to local area food banks through the Food Lion Feeds Score to Give More campaign. Second one rattles in. Mills first team all-conference along with Emmy Stout. Ife Nawabi honorable mention all-conference as well as all-freshman team member as Mills hits all 3. Liberty now leads 60-30. This is shocking. Dunn with the ball for Sam Houston. Bounces in the middle to Inman. Inman has Peters guarding her and lost the handle, but a foul is going to be called against the Flames, which will set up Sam Houston at the line. They're going to ask whether or not it was in the act of shooting or not, and they're going to say it was not. Inbounding on the baseline. These teams were dead even as the inbounds comes to Dunn, and her three-pointer is good. There's still a lot of basketball left to be played. That cuts it down to 60-33. But if you went by the ESPN matchup predictor, it was, I think, the Flames 50.5 as Peters gets it out to Athene, now near side to Leon for 3. Yes! Emma Leon answers the 3 from Sam Houston with a 3 of her own. First points of the game for Emma, the freshman, and now the Flames get a steal. Athene picks it off and then has it knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Liberty after forcing turnover number 13. Liberty's only given the ball away 4 times, but yeah, so the matchup predictor was basically 50-50. If you would have asked me, I'd have said coin toss, 50-50. Sam Houston won the only meeting, but that was all the way back at the beginning of January, so it's hard to really tell where each team's at this point. I would not have expected a 30-point game for either team at any time. Mills on the drive. She'll bank it in and score. 17 for Avery Mills, making up for lost time. Goes along the baseline to Dunn. Her three-pointer's off the back heel of the rim. Leon gets the rebound. Gives it off to Mills. Mills across to Athene. Athene will slow things down. The Flames leading 65-33. Leon hesitates, now penetrates, lobs out to Athene. Athene works her way towards the middle, will attack, nothing for her. Hooks a pass back to Leon. Leon with 4 seconds to shoot. She's going to drive, dips to the side, missed the shot, and the rebound is pulled in by Sam Houston. Kone back the other end. She gets it down to Ogayemi. Ogayemi is fouled and hits the shot. Peters picks up the personal. So 65-33 was the high point in this game for Liberty so far. Now it's back to a 30-point game with 5:03 remaining in the third quarter. Ogayemi missed the shot. So she made the basket but missed the free throw. The lead holds at 30. Mills near side to Leon was open for a moment. Going to run a little clock. Over to Athene. Athene calls for some movement. 8 seconds on the timer as Leon will drive. Reverse lay-in comes up short. And it's pulled in by Sam Houston. Great idea, just couldn't quite get the finish. Inman back up court for Sam Houston, and she draws the foul and hits the shot. The fouls and the free throws continue to mount in this ball game. 4:29 on the clock in the third. Claudia Athene has now picked up her second personal foul. Peters has picked up 3. Mills had 3. Leon has 2. Stout and Thompson have 2. Kone now has 3 for Sam Houston. And Ward Strong, Dunn, and Corcoran have 2 as well for the Bearcats. It's a 28-point Liberty lead. There'll be a free throw when we come back from this timeout. 4:29 remaining in the third. Liberty up 65-37. Here from Van Wagner, this is the Liberty Flames Sports Network presented by Abish Financial Services.
Every great athlete knows the final minutes of the game are where champions are made. Whether it's the last inning, the fourth quarter, or overtime, every move counts. One smart play can seal the win, and one mistake could cost it all. The same can be said for retirement. I'm Abe Abish, founder of Abish Financial Services. Those last 5 to 10 years before you retire, that's your final stretch. At Abish Financial, we can help build a game plan for taxes, healthcare, and income for the years ahead. Call us for your customized retirement playbook. 571-406-4411. If you're over 59 and have $500,000 or more of investable assets, we can create your plan complimentary. 571-406-4411 or visit abishfinancial.com.
Investment advisory services offered through Abish Financial Wealth Management, LLC, a registered investment advisor firm. Insurance services offered through Abish Financial Services, Inc., licensed in Virginia.
John Barkley loves Tuesday nights with his pals. You guys ever seen a perfect game? A night when scores made aren't nearly as important as friendships can. So he doesn't miss a night. John counts on Century to keep him healthy and at his best.
Perfection begins now. Start your video. Delete your video.
Century, caring about folks like John.
$65-37, Liberty with the lead. Here on the women's side of the Conference USA tournament. The Sam Houston Band playing us back from this break. 4:29 remaining in the third. folks tuning in on Facebook. Amy says, go Flames out of Lynchburg. Donna's up in Delaware saying the same. Phillips in Maryland watching. You can catch us on the booth cam on YouTube as well as Facebook. Also, of course, the Liberty Flames app and libertyflames.com. Free throws off the mark for Sam Houston. So not able to finish off the and one. The Liberty lead is 65-37. Athene on offense for Liberty after the Flames got the defensive rebound. Liddy Mwamba has checked back in the game. She's got it at the top of the arc. Far side to Athene. Now a lob pass to Mwamba. She's going to try a three. It's short. Peters, though, there with the offensive rebound. She resets to Athene. Athene along the baseline. Kicks out to Leon. Leon fakes the three, drives in, and then has it taken away by Sam Houston. They've got a 3-on-1 back the other way. Dunn will drive in and draw the foul and hit the shot. It didn't look like Athene was trying to foul her there. It looked like she was trying to get out of the way, but she was called for the foul. So 3 straight possessions for Sam Houston. They're going to have a chance to get 3 points. The first 2 times they missed the free throw to go along with the made basket. Needless to say, though, they have chipped into the lead. It's now 65-39 as Dunn makes the free throw. They've taken 7 points off of the Flames' advantage on those last 3 possessions. Mills with the ball for Liberty. They're up by 25. Over to Athene. And now Leon. Leon to Mills. Mills hooks a pass to Athene. Athene is double teamed. Lobs it back over to Mills. Mills saves it from going into the backcourt to Leon. Leon takes the shot from deep. Missed it to the left, but it's picked up by Mwamba, who scores. Leon did not need to take that shot from half court. There were 5 seconds on the shot clock, but by doing it and by missing it, it led to a wide open layup for Mwamba. Now back the other way, Dunn is able to rise up and hit a 3. So Sam Houston's offense has picked up of late. They've gotten this down to a 24-point game. Mills for 3, it's off the mark. Peters, though, the offensive rebound. Gives near side to Leon for 3. It's short. And Sam Houston gets the board. Probably not the possession the Flames wanted there after they got the offensive rebound. Run a little clock once you got the fresh 20. Back the other end, Ward Strong goes into Inman. Inman works her way down, then fades and hits. Still a healthy lead, but this might be a spot where the Flames think about taking a timeout. As Sam Houston has cut 10 points off of what was a 32-point Liberty advantage. Mills to Athene. We've still got 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Back to Mills. Mills is going to drive and kick to Mwamba for 3. Off the mark, and Kone gets the board for Sam Houston. Now to Dunn. Dunn across half court. Gives it back in the middle to Inman. Inman at the free throw line. Her jumper rolls off. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Sam Houston. 1:52 to go in the third. Rebounding is still in Liberty's advantage, 24-19. Sam Houston's had a couple of second chances, though. Inman on the outside to Ogayemi, now to Dunn. Dunn lobs back to Inman. Inman fades along the baseline and hits. Down to a 20-point game. Still a minute and a half left in the third quarter. We see Malia Alexander in for the first time for Liberty. She gives up to Athene. Athene in the middle of Peters, who's left wide open but missed the lay-in. Rebound to Sam Houston. Kone back the other end. She drives through and scores. Liberty needs a timeout. But they play on at the moment, 67-49. Flames are up by 32 as it goes back into Peters. Peters works her way in. She's going to be called for an offensive foul. And Sam Houston will get the ball back with 1 minute to go in the third. This game was 65-33 Liberty. Since then, a 16-2 run. Kone across half court. Alexander on her. Dribbles to the top and now goes to the far wing. Along the baseline, nothing there, and a blocking foul's called against the Flames. Flames have long been over the limit, so more free throws for Sam Houston. This quarter break couldn't come quicker for Liberty. Emmy Stout will come back in. Eistarter picks up her second foul. And Kone a chance to extend what is currently a 16-2 run. But she missed the first free throw. Full credit to Sam Houston. They were down by 32. They could have packed up shop at that point. And they've made it at least a little interesting. Both free throws, though, spin out. And Liberty gets the rebound. So the Flames dodge a bullet, not a bullet, but dodge a BB on that possession. Sam Houston wasn't able to further cut into the lead as Alexander is double teamed. She's in trouble, but finds Eistarter. Eistarter back out to Alexander. 12 seconds to shoot in the corner to Athene for three. Off the mark. Stout tips the rebound out of bounds, though, and Sam Houston will get it back. Flames haven't scored in about 3 minutes. And if you go back 4 minutes and 16 seconds to be exact, Sam Houston has outscored Liberty 16-2. Shot clock is off. Bearcats have the ball, and they'll also have it to start the fourth. Dunn tries to pass inside. It's kicked away with 18.7 left in the quarter. The Liberty lead is down to 18. Inbounds comes to Corcoran. Corcoran goes back on the far side to Kone. Kone drives and kicks to Corcoran. Corcoran's three-pointer is off, and Nawabi gets the rebound for Liberty. The Flames actually have 6 seconds to get something going. It comes up to Athene. Athene drives into the paint and goes all the way through and scores. That is a huge momentum shifter for the Lady Flames. If Sam Houston scores on the other end, they could have made it a 67-52 game going to the fourth. They shoot quickly, miss, and it gives the Flames a chance for a fast break the other way, where a couple of points by Athene as time expired puts Liberty up 69-49 as we head to the fourth quarter. Here on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Foster has been fostering warm moments for 100 years. Headquartered in Brookneal, Virginia, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services since 1921. Stop by one of our 6 showroom locations across Central Virginia to view our wide range of products. From propane to fireplaces and grills to tank installs and tankless water heaters, Foster has it all. Download our app or visit fosterfuels.com for more info.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com. That's www.ironcladcoffee.com to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
You're listening to Lady Flames basketball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Now, back to the game.
Well, how about a Carter Bank and Trust game at a glance? Lady Flames here are leading 69-49, a nice little finish after Sam Houston had used a 16-2 run to cut what was a 32-point Liberty lead down. A big basket to end the quarter for Liberty. Claudia Thien driving through. And as we head to the fourth, it's back to a 20-point edge for the Lady Flames. A few turnovers during that stretch of time, but not a ton. The Flames still with only 6 turnovers for the game, and they forced 13. And this is a Sam Houston team that averages taking the ball away 25.5 times a ball game. So that's just outstanding for Liberty. The problem for the Flames during that 16-2 run was fouling Bearcats as they were making baskets. 3 straight and 1 opportunities for Sam Houston during that stretch of time. Bearcats have the basketball to start the fourth. It comes to Ward on the near side, into Dunn. Now Inman, and her pass was deflected out of bounds. Oh, they're going to have to review it because they're going to say that it is Liberty basketball, but it clearly went off of Elizabeth Eisdottir and out of bounds. But now, did it hit Kone after that? She says it didn't. It definitely hit a Flame at the point of the pass. Kone tried to go up to catch it and then pulled her hands back in. So I'm sure they'll look at both aspects of this. And the question will be not whether the Flames touched it first, but whether Sam Houston touched it last. So we'll see. But because of this, it brings us to a very quick media timeout. Just underway here in the fourth quarter, 14 seconds in, as the review will take us to that full timeout. So we'll take another break, and when we come back, we'll continue on as the fourth quarter has just begun. Liberty leads 69-49 against Sam Houston here in the Conference USA quarterfinals on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner, presented by Abish Financial Services.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community, and that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
Hey Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at GentryLock.com.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg, with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haley's.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
The review continues as they're taking a look to see whether that touched Liberty first, because they called it out on Sam Houston. But I think the question may be not that it touched the Flame at the point of the pass, but whether or not Kone got her hands out of the way and it didn't touch her closer to the baseline. And if they can't tell for sure whether it touched Kone or not, they might not be able to overrule, even though they would be able to obviously see that touched the Liberty player on the initial pass. So it'll be interesting to see what the result of this is. They're still taking a long look at it across the way. So they are going to say that it did touch Liberty on the deflection and that it did not touch a Sam Houston player after that. So Sam Houston doesn't lose a timeout. Kone was able to pull her hand back, and it last touched Liberty. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Now that part doesn't make sense because 14 seconds have come off the game clock, but only 13 came off of the shot clock. So Sam Houston will inbound. They trail 69-49. They're scoring at the goal to our left. We're in the whites. The Flames are in the reds. As the inbound pass comes to Ogayemi. She hands off to Kone. Kone takes a three. It comes up short, and Nwabi gets the board for the Flames. Back to Mills, and Mills will now dribble it across half court, uncontested. Over to Thompson. Thompson dribbling on top of the conference tournament logo near midcourt. Goes near wing to Eyestarter. Eyestarter back far side to Thompson, who had circled around the basket. She's double teamed up to Eyestarter for three. Off to the left, and Sam Houston gets the rebound. Kone dribbles it down court and gives to Dunn. Dunn turns for three, but it's too strong, and Thompson gets the rebound for the Lady Flames. Kayla Thompson, 4 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists in the game. Eyestarter to Mills. Mills playing with those fouls. Has gotten herself up to 17 points. She's open for a moment, but will pass across to Eyestarter instead, who backs her way down low, gets it down to Stout. Shot falls, foul called. Emmy Stout will go to the line for a chance at three, and that is not the way the Flames drew that up either. That was Liz spinning and shooting, and she thought she was fouled. She got hit on the arm, so the shot came up about 2 feet short, but it went right to Emmy Stout, who made the shot and did draw the foul, and will have a chance to extend Liberty's lead to 23. Emmy with 9 points and 4 rebounds, make it 10 points and 4 rebounds. 72-49 Liberty. They've scored 5 in a row since that 16-2 Sam Houston run. Bearcats, Ward Strong kicks far wing to Kone. Kone on the outside to Rhodesia. Rhodesia will drive through and lay it in on the left side. (72-51). Liberty with the lead about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. Thompson on the bounce, picks up her dribble. Bounces it now to Eyestarter, who goes back to Thompson. 7 seconds to shoot. She kicks to Mills. Mills open for three. And out. Stout with the rebound, and then players collide and go out of bounds. It's going to be Sam Houston basketball, as they're going to say their contact, I guess, was incidental, and Stout just stepped out of bounds. A hard fight for the ball. Goes Sam Houston's way. They get it down court to Rodeyer. She drives in and missed the same spot she had just hit. Stout with the rebound. Gives to Thompson. Thompson will get it across half court with a second to spare. Michaela, far wing to Nwabi. Nwabi hasn't scored in the second half after an amazing first half, as Mills will dump a pass to Stout. Stout goes up with the left hand, can't get it to fall, and the Flames are going to be called for a rebounding foul as Eyestarter ran into the back of Whitney Dunn. That'll be 3 on Liz. Lynn Peters has actually now picked up 4 fouls for the Flames. She's on the bench as it goes inside to Ogayemi, and she's going to be called for an offensive foul. A Stout stepped in and drew the charge. That was 70% Stout drawing the charge and 30% Stout selling the charge. She might have done a little high school drama at LCA. Michaela Thompson with it for Liberty. The Flames lead by 21. Mills is left open in the corner. Boom! Avery Mills, now the all-time single-season leader in threes for the Lady Flames, surpassing her assistant coach, Emma Hess. Back on the other end, driving to the basket is Ogayemi. She has her shot blocked, and the Flames come away with the basketball. 75-51 Liberty. 6:40 to go in the game. Flames have responded nicely after that 16-2 run. Back to Mills, open again, another three off the back heel. Eisdottir gets the rebound, and she'll reset to Thompson. Both Mills and Nawabi now with 20 points. Mills into Stout, and Stout is fouled on the floor. I think on the floor. No, it's actually going to be in the act of shooting. The official pointed to the floor as if the foul was there, but apparently Emmy was in the act, and so she'll shoot two. Emmy on the season. 60% free throw shooter, misses the first. She is 6 of 8 today, has 10 points and 5 boards. Mentioned Nawabi and Mills each with 20. All of Nawabi's 20 came in the first half. 7 of 7 from the field, 5 of 5 from 3. She hasn't actually taken a shot yet in the second half, as the Liberty lead is 26. 6:15 and the clock now running. Dunn will bounce it on the baseline to Inman. Inman will skip it across on the far side to Ogayemi, to Ward Strong, and she's fouled and will shoot 2 free throws. Stout tried to come across and block the shot. Wasn't able to do so. Now 3 fouls on Stout. And Ward Strong, 57% free throw shooter, will take 2. She makes the first. Sam Houston has fallen off a bit at the free throw line after their hot start. They're now 15 of 22. Second one goes in and out, and Stout gets the rebound. 67-52 Liberty. 6 minutes even to go in the ball game. Mills brings it across the timeline. Now dribbles to the far side of the court, has it deflected back into the backcourt where she picks it up. Still 12 to shoot. No rush as she goes against Dunn. Takes it down low and kicks to Nawabi. Nawabi for 3, comes up short. First miss of the game for Efi. That was a tough shot. Kind of fading in the corner. Kone back up court. Ogayemi, her 2 is short, but an offensive board will reset. Now Dunn will take a 3. It's off to the left and goes out of bounds to Liberty. 5:22 remaining. Liberty leads by 24. They led by as many as 32 in this game. Sam Houston was able to cut it all the way down to 18 after a 16-2 run, and now the Flames have pushed the lead back out to 24. In the corner, Mills, right in front of her team's bench, will throw a bullet to Nawabi. Nawabi drives in, lost her footing, but still was able to settle herself, shoot, and score. Off the glass, Efi Nawabi with 22. Remember, we already used our under 5 media timeout with that review earlier, so now we have hit the 4:48 mark, and a foul was called against Liberty, but we're going to keep playing basketball, so we'll see if maybe one of the coaches, each having 3 timeouts left, might use a timeout to get a rest for their team at some point if needed. We see Lynn Peters check back in with 4 fouls. Emmy Stout was called for that foul, so she now has 4. On the inbounds, it's deflected, but it gets to Inman. Her jumper is off the mark, and Nawabi gets the rebound for Liberty. Efi, to go along with her 22 points, has 6 rebounds. She brings it across half court, and there's a collision between Nawabi, Eisdottir, and Inman. And the Flames are going to be called for an offensive foul. I don't know who it was called on. It's called on Efi. It's her 3rd, so kind of an odd call. Sam Houston back the other way, and they're going to be called for an offensive foul as Ogayemi set a moving screen on Mills. That might have been a little bit of an even it up, although there was legitimate contact in both cases. Don't know that it was a makeup call, but we'll just say that those two evened out. Athene will float to the basket, missed the shot, and a rebound by Sam Houston. They've got 3-on-3 the other way as Inman will dip in, and she draws a foul. Okay, this Sam Houston team just has a knack for drawing fouls and getting to the free throw line. Coming into this game, they had taken on the season 226 more free throw attempts than the Flames had. And that was Mills, so 4 fouls on Avery Mills as the first free throw from Inman is off the mark. 4:08 remaining in the game. The Flames are up by 26. Pop Inman missed the second one as well, so she stays at 11 points in the game. An empty possession for Sam Houston as Liberty gets the rebound. Athene across half court. She has Kylie Carr on her, and her pass is then picked off by Dunn. Dunn with a 2-on-1 will try to give off to Carr. Carr missed the lay-in, though, and the rebound is tipped outside to Eyestaughter. That's what Sam Houston does so well. Forces turnovers and usually gets easy points out of it, but they could not capitalize on the fast break. Liberty now back on offense. Athene being harassed by Inman near midcourt. She'll dribble into the paint and give off to Peters, who's wide open and lays it in. Lynn Peters puts the Flames above 80. They lead 80-52. Lynn with 3. Dunn takes a 3, has it blocked by Eyestaughter. Rebound though to Aogaimi, and she's able to score on the right side. 80-54. Pressure in the backcourt by Sam Houston. The Flames break it across with 3 minutes to go in the game. And Liberty's going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. Sam Houston has 3. The Flames are shooting 47% for the ball game, and they have held Sam Houston to 39%. Liberty 11 of 26 from 3. Sam Houston 3 of 16. And the Flames, with the stat of the day, only 8 turnovers against a team that forces almost 26. And conversely, the Flames have forced 15. Points off turnovers, 23-4 Liberty. If you'd have said coming in today that it was the other way around, I think people might have believed that. They wouldn't have believed that the Flames would be up 23-4 in points off turnovers. I think everybody really thought this was going to be a pretty even matchup, 50-50 type game, and Liberty has dominated, up by as many as 32. They currently lead by 26. And you know, as you work here in Conference USA, you kind of make friends along the way and kind of pick up some rooting interests. And Sam Houston would be one of those as far as at least the broadcasters. I know I can speak for Alan York in this as well. Carlos and Stephanie, the two play-by-play for men and women. Carlos for the men, Stephanie for the women, do such a great job and very helpful to us. Make sure we get a good broadcast in as well. So you kind of hate to see either of these teams have to go home after today. Sam Houston's men, they play on, so Carlos continues, and the Flames women are trying to end Stephanie's season as far as broadcasting is concerned. As Liberty gets the ball in, they're now running some offense, down to 5 seconds to shoot. Athene, a pass to Mwamba for 3. It's off the mark. And the rebound to Sam Houston. Flames are up 80-54 as Carr lost the handle. Leon may have gotten a hand on that to force this turnover. Liberty's back on offense. They've got Athene, Leon, Mwamba, Thompson, and Peters. With 2:15 remaining in the game, 80-54 Flames. Athene with 10 seconds to shoot, up to Mwamba. Mwamba is going to drive in on the right side and gets the lay-in to fall. Liddy Mwamba with 4 points. 82-54 Liberty. Sam Houston's going to take a timeout. At first, I think the official thought maybe just a substitution timeout, but they're going to actually use the full 30 seconds on it. So the teams will huddle up. The winner of this game will play Louisiana Tech. Second game of today's session will be Middle Tennessee and Missouri State, the other two teams that were tied for third place. Once the tiebreakers worked out, Bearcats were 4, the Flames were 5, Middle Tennessee was 3, and Missouri State was 6. Back underway, Kone, Brianna Block, who just came in during that timeout. Also, we see Leah Salinas for the first time. Block will take a 3 on the near wing. It's too strong, and Peters is able to fight for the rebound. And she's fouled. Let's see. Flames are in the bonus. So free throws will be coming for Lynn Peters. Lynn with 3 points on the game. Nawabi has 22, Mills 20. Those are the leading scorers for the Flames. Dunn with 20 for Sam Houston. Speaking of friends in the business, we were talking about the Sam Houston crew. Mike Paris with Jack State, also a good friend of LFSN, and he unfortunately had to head home after both Jack State men and women were knocked out of the tournament. Heading home and going straight to Sam Houston to do some baseball. Flames are back up by 30 after the free throws from Lynn Peters. It's 84-54. And a foul on Liberty will put Brown to the free throw line for Sam Houston. She hits. Of all the fouls that have been called in this game, which we are up to now 42 between the teams, we haven't seen a player foul out yet. 1 of 2 free throws. The Flames, Zainab Avja, who just checked in, gets the rebound. Out to Emma Leon. Leon will dribble on top of the logo. Now attacks to the left. Hesitates. Kicks out to Avja. Fakes the 3 with 7 seconds to shoot. Goes to Leon. She's open for 3. It's off the mark. Peters, though, with the board. Her putback's good. Lynn Peters with now 7. And the Flames are back up by 32. Or correction, 31. 86-55. Back the other end, a little soft jumper by Salinas is good. Under a minute to go, 30 seconds to be exact. It is 86-57. Flames running the clock down. There is a difference between the shot clock and the game clock, but the Flames will, I think, just take a turnover here. Now they're going to maybe attack as Leon goes on the inside, flings the pass over to Alexander, now up to Mwamba for 3. Got it! Exclamation point by Queen. Liddy Mwamba makes it 89-57. Back the other end, Carr drives in and missed the shot as the horn sounds. So after Liberty led by 32, Sam Houston went on a 16-2 run to cut it down to 18, 67-49. The Flames have now capped off the game, pushing the lead in victory to 32 points again. Wow, so many superlatives in this basketball game for the Lady Flames. What an afternoon in Huntsville for Liberty. They now move on to play La Tech, who they played extremely well yesterday. and their victory over Jack State. If both teams play as well as they did in the first game of the tournament tomorrow, we're in for something special. We'll take a break. When we come back, the Coca-Cola postgame show here on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner, presented by Abish Financial Services.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at any of their 4 locations, with 2 in Lynchburg, 1 in Forest, and 1 at Able Tire in Concord. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
Attention, Lynchburg!
The biggest selling month of the year is happening right now at Lynchburg Nissan.
And that means massive savings you do not want to miss. Drive away in a brand new 2026 Nissan with 0% financing for 60 months on select models.
Or save up to $8,000 off MSRP.
Upside down on your trade? No worries. We're offering up to 130% of fair KBB value. But don't wait, when they're gone, they're gone.
Get to Lynchburg Nissan today, where selection is at its best.
And remember, Lynchburg Nissan is home of the 1,000,000-mile warranty.
Lynchburg Nissan. Drive more.
Save more.
The doctors at Crossroads Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Stephen Hatch, James Peary III, Trey Woolwine, and Carol Roberts have over 50 years of experience serving Lynchburg and the surrounding area. Their dental office in Forest is open and ready to serve you. Crossroads Family Dentistry provides all family and cosmetic dental needs and accepts major dental insurances. They're located at 14761 Forest Road in front of Brauburgers. More information is available at crossroadsfamilydentistryba.com.
Flames Nation, this is Liberty Women's Basketball head coach Alexis Sherrard. The Sherrard family are proud Flame Club members and invite you to join in training champions for Christ both on and off the court. Whether you're at the game or cheering from home, your support is valuable and directly impacts our student athletes. Membership starts at $75 and comes with great benefits like access to premium seating, hospitality, and parking privileges. Join today. Visit libertyflamesclub.org.
You've been listening to Liberty Lady Flames basketball from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. Now it's time for the Coca-Cola post-game locker room report. Get a complete recap of the game. Hear from Lady Flames head coach Alexis Sherrard, final stats, and more. This is the Coca-Cola post-game report. Coke, taste the feeling.
After struggling a little bit in the third quarter and seeing a 32-point lead cut down to 18, the Flames finished up the ball game shooting lights out. As a matter of fact, 14 of 16. Oh, no, I misspoke. Not quite that good at the end. We'll get back to that. I misread Paul Carmody's note. Paul's going to say, I write the note and I got to read it for you too. So now I reread this. There was a mention of a team total, but then actually the note that was 14 of 16 is Ife Nawabi. Her shooting from the field in the last 2 games. Last 2 ball games, 14 of 16 for Ife Nawabi. How about that? She had 20 points in the first half, finished with 22. 8 of 9 from the field, 5 of 6 from 3. 7 rebounds to go along with those 22 points. She's our Thompson Brooks Insurance Player of the Game. We're not going to have access to her during post-game because she'll be in the press conference with Avery Mills and Coach Sherrard. But we will talk to Emmy Stout here in just a little bit and get her thoughts. She had 11 points and 6 rebounds for the Lady Flames as they move on to the semifinals. Only once in, how many years would that be? Getting close to 30 years. You got to go back to 1997. Almost 30 years. since the Flames, and in that time, only once has Liberty not at least advanced to the semifinals of their conference tournament. That was one time as a 4 seed in the Big South, which would have been about 10 years ago, maybe exactly 10 years ago. But since then, regardless of the conference, ASUN, now CUSA, the Flames have been able to continue that impressive run of making it to the semifinals every year but one. A lot of that success was around and on the back of Kerry Green, who was at the game today. They put him up on the big screen at one point. Coach Green and Denise watching the tournament. It's fun to see them. Quite a few Flames fans made their way out. Some just that live in the area and some that made the trip from Lynchburg. And there was a whole section of kids from a local elementary school that were sitting on Liberty's side of things, and they were rooting for the Flames as well, so that was kind of fun. We got a lot of stats to tell you about, thanks to Larry's Tire and Auto, that all pointed in favor of Liberty in this basketball game. Flames ended up out-rebounding Sam Houston 40-30. That was a little nod to Coach Green. We started with the rebounds just for him. Turnovers, that's the key of the game. That's the stat of the game, no question about it. Liberty with 8 turnovers against a team that forces almost 26. And the Flames themselves usually give the ball away 17 times. So to only have 8 and to force twice as many, 16, that's just amazing. Which led to a 25-4 points off turnovers advantage. If the Flames can, against anybody in this tournament, only have 8 turnovers and get their rebounds like they did today, they're going to be a tough out. But they've also got a tough opponent in La Tech tomorrow, who was the runaway #1 seed in CUSA regular season. And they're going to be a tough out for somebody too. The Flames are going to get their chance tomorrow. So I mentioned the turnovers and the rebounding. Points in the paint, 36-28 Liberty. Second chance points, 21-11. Fast break 8 apiece. Bench points, 26-6 Liberty. That's big for the Flames, considering 42 of the Flames' points came from 2 starters. But Liberty did put up 89 in this game, and the bench contributed nicely. LU finished up 48% from the field, 41% from 3, 12 of 29. Sam Houston, 19 of 50 from the field, 38%. 3 of 18 from 3, 17%. And 59% from the free throw line. After a hot start at the free throw line, Sam Houston cooled off quite a bit in the second half, 16 of 27 total. Liberty was 17 of 23 from the free throw line, 74%. Another 1,700 meals donated to local area food banks to the Food Line Feed Score to Give More campaign. And with that 41% from 3, the Flames hit 12 of 29. We want to thank Haley's Appliance and Outdoor for their sponsorship of our 3-point baskets this season. Individually, Whitney Dunn had 20 to lead Sam Houston. Pop Inman with 11. Ward Strong 9. Ogayemi with 8. The leading scorers for Sam Houston. Someone opened the door. Got cold in here all of a sudden. It's actually been very chilly today, as seen from a photo that Alan York sent us on his arrival back to Lynchburg with the men's team. Snow on the ground back in Lynchburg. How about that? 86 yesterday, 90 in Farmville, and snowing today. What is going on? But even here in Alabama, it went from being a hot day yesterday, warm day in the 80s, to being quite chilly this morning, and the current temperature 51 degrees. So not as bad as what you guys are dealing with back in Lynchburg, but still a cooler day here in the Rocket City. Individual scoring for the Lady Flames. Ify Nawabi with 22, Avery Mills with 20. Nawabi also put in 7 rebounds, which was tied for team high with Elizabeth Eisdottir, who had 7 boards as well and 6 points. So behind Nawabi's 22 and Mills' 20, 11 for Stout along with 6 boards. 9 points for Claudia Athene. 3 assists, only 1 turnover. Lynn Peters and Liddy Mwamba each with 7 points. Peters with 5 boards, 4 of them offensive. Jakayla Thompson, 4 points, 5 assists, and only 1 turnover. A couple of steals as well. Emma Leon with 3. And Alexander and Afja played but did not score in the ball game. Flames led by as many as 32, trailed by 1. That was 25 seconds into the game. Only 6 lead changes, all early. A couple of ties. Flames were ahead for about 38 and a half minutes of this ball game. We'll take a timeout. Don't see the team yet emerging from the locker room, so we'll take a break. Keep an eye on that as to whether or not we come back for our post-game conversation, or if we kick it to the studio where Nick Pierce has a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Frank Good Builders. Here in Huntsville, Liberty with a big-time win, 89-57 over Sam Houston to advance to the semifinals of the Conference USA Tournament. You're listening to the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner, presented by Abish Financial Services.
The Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at Segra.com or 833-GO-SEGRA. Segra, a proud partner of the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders shipped free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today. That's ShopLibertyFlames.com. ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America in logo wear.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at ThompsonBrooksInsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
Welcome back into Huntsville, where the Lady Flames got the win over Sam Houston to advance to the semifinals of the Conference USA Women's Basketball Tournament. They'll play La Tech tomorrow. It switches to the afternoon. We'll get into those details here in just a minute. But right now, Emmy Stout has joined us. And Emmy, first, congratulations on the win. Oh, maybe Emmy hasn't joined us. Uh-oh. We've got a dead mic here. Let me see if I can figure this out. There we go. I think I got you now.
Can you hear me? Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
That's good.
Yeah. We had chaos before the game.
Did
and
you?
That, people on that side of the camera or on that side of the radio didn't know, but we were scrambling to just get on the air earlier today. And in that process, your headset got switched off. The mic got switched to a line in, but we won't get into this. If you're an engineer, you know what just happened, but everybody else doesn't really care. But Emmy, if I would have told you that there was going to be a team that had 16 turnovers in the ball game and a team that had 8 turnovers in the ball game, and I know you support your teammates, but you might have even been happy with that if it was Liberty with the 16 and Sam Houston with the 8, because of the fact that Sam Houston can turn a team over 30 times in a ball game. The fact that you guys were able to not only keep the ball under control, but force so many and get easy points from then, I'm sure had to be a surprise, but a blessing.
Yeah, I mean, we always have a goal before each game to hopefully get less than 12. So the fact that we got 8 was just a huge testament just to us being able to focus on that goal, focusing on no second chance points, taking care of the ball, and that's really what helped us get that 8 turnovers.
What is it about Sam Houston that they do so well to turn teams over? They're one of the best in the country, top 5 in the country in getting turnovers. And then what did you guys do to not allow them to do that today?
I think Sam Houston does a really good job of speeding you up, pressuring you, making you feel like you have to do a quick pass. And they are a good team, and they are good at that. And that's why they force so many turnovers. But I think what we did well was we were able to take our time. We let them play us aggressive, and we just continued on with our plays, continue looking for the ball, and not rushing our shots, not rushing our passes. And I think that's what really helped us.
In the first half, your teammate, high school teammate, friend, Avery Mills picked up 3 fouls and had to sit and only ended up playing 6 minutes in the first half. You don't want that to happen. You didn't want her to get injured earlier in the year. But the fact that you had to play without her for 5 games, did that help? Because the team actually went on a run and you guys went from a 2-point lead to I think a 12-point lead during those first few minutes that she was out of the game.
Yeah, like I've said before, I think no matter who's on the court, no matter what 5 players on, our team is we have such great chemistry together. It doesn't matter if you have all 5 guards or, well, not that we have 5 posts, but we're able to work together as a team with what we're given, and I think that's what's so great. Everyone can score. Ife Nwabi's 20 points in the first half. Our whole team can really impact, and I think that's what's so great. We never have to worry. Yes, Avery's a great player. We love having her on the court. And I was like, gosh darn it, Avery, stop fouling. Although some of it's also the refs too, but I won't say that. But I think it's really key to know that, even though we didn't have her, it's nice to know we can depend on everyone because we know that we all can score and all can do well.
I want to see a team put 5 posts on the floor sometime.
I would love that too. I think we'd kill it. I think it'd be a good match.
If it would both teams have to have 5 posts on the floor? Because what if one team had 5 guards? Then that would be
I think we could
weird.
still take it. I don't know. I think we could still do it. We could just you know what?
Getting the ball up court would be the problem.
Yeah, that would be a problem. We just have to skip it over their heads. Yeah,
true. Just lob
lob it over
all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see that.
Yeah,
even if it's just like a pickup game. I want to see 5 6'3" or 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", something like that, and then 5 5'8", 5'4", 5'7", be entertaining.
Be a good matchup.
I think we could sell tickets. It'd be like the Savannah Bananas in baseball. We could maybe come up with our own something like that for basketball. Okay, so the win wasn't a surprise. You guys were expecting to win this basketball game. The way that you won was a surprise. I don't think anybody thought it would be a 32-point victory against such a good Sam Houston team. How do you take that momentum into La Tech but not be overconfident with the win today?
I think our goal today was focus on today, focus on winning this one game, and now tomorrow will be focused on winning that next game against La Tech. We just got to do the same thing we did today, not try and do anything special, fancy. As long as we continue to work on our craft, what we can do well, we'll be just fine.
It's odd the way this has worked out. You play a Sam Houston team in the first round that you hadn't seen since early January. Now you play a La Tech team that you hadn't seen since early January. You lost on both of those occasions, but so much has changed. Even the lineup has changed since then. Is it safe to say that this is a totally different Liberty team than what La Tech saw the first time?
Oh, for sure. I think, again, it's in the middle of the season or beginning of the conference season. Everyone's still trying to get their feel for the game. Everyone's still trying to work it out. And Liberty had a few things to work on, but now I feel like we're a completely new team, and La Tech should be scared.
Okay. All right. You heard it here first. Emmy Stout. Well, let me give you one last chance. And you kind of bragged on her a little bit, but how about Ify Nawabi?
Oh, my gosh.
20 first-half points, 22, career-high 22 points in the game. Talk about stepping up, hitting some threes like crazy. She can't miss right now.
No, she can't. I didn't even know how to celebrate. After a fifth three, I threw my hands up in the air. I'm like, I don't even know what to do, Ify. Like, that's just insane. She came out to play, and we really needed that. So, again, all of our players, we have such great teammates. Everyone can score, so really proud of her. She did a really great job.
Sometimes with you and Liz and Ify in the game, you're having to fight each other for a rebound more than the opposition because all of you want it, you know?
We do, yes. Yeah. And sometimes we even hit it out of each other's hands and into the defense. We get mad at each other because we both wanted that rebound, but sometimes, just got to sacrifice.
Sorry. There's a giant bear just walked behind us. That Missouri State mascot is massive.
It is massive.
Oh, my gosh. They make everything big at Missouri State, as we saw in the men's game last night. Well, congratulations on the win. Get as much rest as you can between now and tomorrow afternoon, and we'll see you back at it against Louisiana Tech.
Awesome. Thank you.
That was Emmy Stout. As we take a look across the way, and I don't think I see, I want to double-check with Paul Carmody, but tournaments are so difficult to kind of orchestrate because press conferences are mandatory. Certain players have to go back to the press conference. Of course, the head coach has to go back to the press conference as well. We'll wait him out if we can and get Coach Sherrard on because we've still got a score segment back in the studio, and I know Nick could always throw an extra break together if we needed that as well. So let's do the first part of what I just said, at least to start. I know Nick's got a play of the game to tell us about, as well as some scores from around the country and previewing some other games. Let's throw it back to Nick, and then we'll get an update back here on whether or not we're going to get Coach Sherrard before we close up shop today. Nick?
All right, thank you, Jamie. Welcome back into the studio here in Lynchburg. Liberty, the win over Sam Houston, advancing on to the semifinals of the CUSA Women's Basketball Championship. Liberty 89, Sam Houston 57, your final. Hopefully we'll hear from Coach Sherrard here in just a little bit. Lady Flames move on to play Louisiana Tech tomorrow night. And elsewhere around Conference USA in women's hoops, got one other ball game coming up here in the quarterfinals. Missouri State and Middle Tennessee. They'll get things hopping here in just a few moments down at Probst Arena in Huntsville, Alabama. On the men's side of things, a couple more quarterfinal matchups coming up here tonight. On the men's side, you've got Western Kentucky. Actually the late game. Before that, you've got Louisiana Tech and Middle Tennessee. That one will get underway at 6:30 Eastern tonight down in Huntsville on the men's side. And then you've also got Western Kentucky and Kennesaw State at 9 o'clock Eastern tonight. Winner of Western Kentucky, Kennesaw State will play Sam Houston tomorrow in the men's semifinals. Sam Houston victorious over New Mexico State last night, 69-61. And then the winner of Louisiana Tech and Middle Tennessee will play the 9 seed Missouri State. Bears have already won 2 games in this tournament, beat FIU on Tuesday, and then, of course, last night, Missouri State eliminating Liberty, the number 1 seed in this tournament, by the final of 77-69. So that's how the men's side of things shaping up. Missouri State in the semifinals tomorrow at 12:30. They await the winner of La Tech and Middle Tennessee. Sam Houston, the number 2 seed, the highest remaining seed in the Conference USA men's tournament. They will play at 3 o'clock Eastern tomorrow against either Western Kentucky or Kennesaw State. So we're down to the final 6 in the men's tournament. And the women's tournament starting to take shape here as well. The winner of Liberty and Louisiana Tech tomorrow night at 6:30 Eastern. 6:30 Eastern, that semifinal game tomorrow night with Liberty and Louisiana Tech. Winner of that will move on to the championship game on Saturday at 5:30 Eastern. So a whole lot of basketball left to be played here as we take a look elsewhere around the country. Some other conference tournaments in progress at the moment, and the biggest shocker of the day, number 20, Miami of Ohio, falls from the ranks of the unbeaten. Final team in the country to lose. And they go down in the quarterfinal of the MAC tournament, beaten by UMass. 87-83, the final score. Miami of Ohio Redhawks exit the MAC tournament. 31-1 is the record. And now the question remains, will they get an at-large seed, an at-large berth in the NCAA tournament? We'll have to wait and find out the answer to that question coming up on Selection Sunday. The Redhawks and all of their fans wait with bated breath. Elsewhere, top 25 from various conference tournaments. We'll start with the Big Ten tournament. Number 23, Wisconsin leading Washington 9-2. They're about 5 minutes into that ball game. ACC tournament, Miami trailing 24th-ranked Louisville 4-2, just underway, about 4 minutes in. Some finals from earlier in the ACC tournament. 10th-ranked Virginia knocked off NC State 81-74. Cavaliers are on to the semifinals. Number 13, St. John's in the Big East tournament, a winner over Providence 85-72. And number 16, Texas Tech falls to number 7, Iowa State 75-53 from the Big 12 quarterfinals. Other games coming up later. In the ACC tournament, you'll have Clemson and North Carolina tonight at 9:30 Eastern. Before that, you've got Florida State and top-ranked Duke at 7 o'clock Eastern. ACC tournament in Charlotte. Those are a couple quarterfinal games coming up later. Also from the Big 12 tournament, 7 o'clock Eastern tonight, BYU and 5th-ranked Houston. And at 9:30 Eastern tonight, it's TCU and number 14, Kansas. Also from the Big East tournament, coming up later, quarterfinal game, Xavier and number 6, UConn. That'll be at 7 o'clock Eastern tonight. And in the SEC tournament, you've got Auburn and 25th-ranked Tennessee. That's this afternoon, actually. They're just getting ready to tip that one off. Auburn and Tennessee out in Nashville in the SEC tournament. That's a look around college hoops. And again, the Liberty Lady Flames a winner today in the CUSA Women's Tournament. Liberty over Sam Houston, 89-57 the final score. Lady Flames move on to the semifinals. They will take on Louisiana Tech, the number 1 overall seed, tomorrow night at 6:30 Eastern, as the Lady Flames look to defend their conference championship. Out-of-town scoreboard built by Frank Good Builders. And with that, we'll send it back to Jamie Hall at the arena down in Huntsville, Alabama. We'll see if Jamie has an update for us there on the whereabouts of Coach Gerard.
He is right here. He's been listening to your scoreboard update. And
oh, good.
Yeah.
He can give me a critique on it then.
Great job. Great job.
Thanks.
That's awesome. Coach Gerard, we talked to Emmy, and I'm going to kind of say the same thing I said to her to you. 16-8 in turnovers going into the game. If I told you it was going to be 16 Liberty, 8 Sam Houston, you would have begrudgingly probably taken that. You go, okay, did we win the rebounding? How did we shoot? We could still win that game giving up 16 turnovers to this team. But it was the opposite. You actually forced, and I said that wrong, you forced the you gave up only 8 turnovers and you forced the 16. I said 6. 18 to 8. Or 16 to 8. 16 to 8.
Yep.
I lost my stats. I'm just scrambling. I'm looking around. I'm in absolute panic mode going, okay, I can't remember anything. Yeah, 16 to 8. Let's try over. Welcome into the show, Coach Gerard. How have you been? The turnovers were just outstanding. And then the points off the turnovers, 25-4. Unbelievable against a team that's 5th in the country in forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and, I'm just very pleased with our ladies, especially from game 1. We had 20 turnovers, and, those points off turnovers were flipped upside down here. So, limiting us to 8 turnovers, forcing 16, and then, as you said, 25 points off their turnovers. Any team is going to be very difficult to beat if you can take care of the basketball. You win the rebounds by 10. Our ladies were just really locked in. We told the ladies that, we had to take care of transition defense, take care of the basketball, and rebounding. If we were able to control and take care of those 3 categories, we were going to have success in this game today.
You kind of called on Avery Mills to handle the ball a little bit more than she normally would, bringing it up court, being a part of that to help break through the pressure. And then in the midst of that, she picks up 3 fouls, checks out of the game. And it could have been, a little bit of panic mode maybe for the rest of the team. They see the leading scorer go out and go, we don't know when we're going to get her back in because she's got 3 fouls. But because of that time frame where she missed 5 games and this team had to win basketball games without her offense on the court, they seem to be right at home. Matter of fact, you guys went on a 10-0 run after that.
Yeah, I mean, we've obviously dealt with that situation when Avery was injured out for those games, and we've had players that had to mature and maybe play a little bit above their average. So I think they were conditioned up with that being a factor. And obviously, we never want any one of our players to be in foul trouble. But this morning, with Avery being in foul trouble, we just had everybody kind of step up and kind of play their game. As you said, we went on a 10-0 run, but Efi, when a player has a half like that, 7 for 7, 5 of 5 from 3, coaching's overrated. I didn't want to coach. I didn't say anything. All I was coaching was on the defensive side of the basketball. I don't want to mess the game up. So she was just in a zone. When a player's in a rhythm like that, you just leave her alone, let her play. And the whole team really responded, especially when Avery was out of the game with foul trouble.
You've got a team that does not lack confidence in their shot. And I say that because we saw Emma miss a shot, and she was still taking shots and ended up hitting a 3. We saw Liddy miss some shot. She was still taking the shot when it was there. Liz is kind of in the same boat. And even Avery, to a certain extent, after missing a couple shots, was still out there firing. I can't really say it about Efi because she didn't miss very many shots in the ball game, but she missed one shot the whole game. So, but in general, and Claudia too, regardless of whether the last 2 shots went in or not, they're ready to take it, and I know that's the way you want them to be.
Yeah, I think you really maximize your team's potential offensively when they play free, play aggressive, and to me, a field goal attempt is a lot better than a turnover. So if we can get a shot off, obviously we want to take rhythm shots, not rush shots. When you're open, shoot it. That's the only chance the ball has to go in the basket. So we just really focus on the defensive side of the basketball, and we want to coach more on that side, and then kind of let offense take care of itself. Because obviously 89 points, that's a season high scoring point production. So offense usually is not the problem for us. That month of January is defense. So when you take care of the basketball and you play good defense, good things usually happen.
Now you got La Tech tomorrow, 5:30 local, 6:30 Eastern. They looked pretty good yesterday in their win against Jack State.
Oh, yeah. La Tech, they're a great team. Parrish, Bradley, Weaver, Avery. Brooke, she does a great job with her program. And, they're number 1 seed for a reason. They had a great regular season. But as we tell our players, conference tournament, it's a brand new season. Everyone's 0-0. So we're looking forward to the challenge, but we'll have to be ready, locked in, because they're a good basketball team.
Well, we'll let you go because I know it's a short turnaround, a lot of preparation and rest to try to find between now and tomorrow afternoon. I guess it's a little bit better that it switches to the evening session, so you got a little bit more time. But La Tech's been sitting at home, sitting in the hotel since yesterday, so they've got you beat as far as the rest is concerned. And I know you got your assistant coaches. They were already working on this, so it'll just be a case of plugging in a few extra stats and dots, and you guys will be ready to roll tomorrow.
Yeah, we're excited, ready for the challenge.
Awesome. That was head coach Alexis Sherrard as the Flames get the victory here over Sam Houston by a final score of 89-57, and I'll give him his stats back since he's got some notes written at the bottom. I don't want to steal those from you. And that's what it was. I found mine now. All right, we're good to go. Well, excellent day for the Lady Flames, and we want to thank you for being a part of it as Liberty gets this win and now moves into the semifinals again tomorrow evening. Early evening, late afternoon, depending on how you look at it. Evening back in Lynchburg with the time difference. 5:30 here, I guess. Early evening would be the way to call that. Lady Flames trying to defend their championship after winning a season ago. They're going to try to knock off the number 1 seed in the process tomorrow. The attendance today, 2,346. There were a lot of screaming kids as well, which was nice. They were behind the Flames bench, some local elementary school students. Flames cheerleaders and band were able to get them on the right side of the fence, and they gave some pretty good support. Now as this next game is underway, Middle Tennessee and Missouri State, there are a lot of fans from both of these schools represented. A lot of blue on one side for Middle and a lot of maroon on the right side across the way for Missouri State. Should be a fun game. Another matchup of 2 teams that were in that 4-way tie for 3rd place in Conference USA, and it worked out to where Middle was the 3 seed and Missouri State was the 6 seed, and so they're going to see who will play FIU tomorrow in the late game, the 8 o'clock local game tomorrow night. We're at 5:30, and we'll be on about 20 minutes before that. 6:30 back in Lynchburg, 6:10 broadcast time on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Presented by Abish Financial Services. And our Freedom First Credit Union play of the game, you can pick any one of those. How about that fifth three-pointer that Ife Nawabi hit? That was as good as it gets right there. We also saw a beautiful pass from Claudia Thien over her head, led to a basket. Saw Claudia with an and one. There was a lot of great plays to choose from, but when somebody scores 20 points in the first half, goes 5 of 5 from 3, I think you got to give them the player of the game and the play of the game. That's Ife Nawabi. Well, it remains for me to thank everybody who made the broadcast possible. I want to thank Nick back in the studio, as well as our engineering crew and the IT staff here in Probst Arena. If I'm quick, I can find the name because she did an outstanding job of getting us on the air. Bree, the Probst IT technician. She was digging under the table and stretching extra cords and doing anything she could to get us on the air, and she did an excellent job to do just that. Also want to thank you for listening, whether it was online, at the website, on the app, on YouTube or Facebook. We certainly appreciate your patronage. Until we talk again tomorrow at 6:30 Eastern when the Flames play Louisiana Tech in the semifinals. After this 89-57 win against Sam Houston, this is Jamie Hall saying so long and God bless.
You've been listening to Liberty Lady Flames basketball and the Coca-Cola postgame locker room report from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services. This game has been brought to you in part by Abish Financial Services, the official financial advisor of Liberty Flames Athletics. Bojangles' famous chicken and biscuits. It's Bo time. Carillion Clinic, inspiring better health. Carter Bank, life lived full. By Coca-Cola, taste the feeling. Crossroads Family Dentistry. Destination Bedford. Centra Health by 11 West. Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years. Frank Good Builders by Freedom First Credit Union. Start banking for good with Freedom First today. Gentry Lock Attorneys by The Good Feet Store. By Haley's Appliance and Outdoors. Liberty Lady Flames basketball has also been brought to you by Ironclad Coffee Roasters, craft roasted in Richmond, Virginia. Larry's Tire and Auto Repair, providing preventable maintenance, repair, and service at multiple locations and at larrystireservice.com. By the Liberty Bookstore, the official online store of Liberty Athletics. Lynchburg Nissan. By Peary Family Dentistry. Rogers Heating and Cooling, servicing Greater Lynchburg's HVAC and electrical needs. Segra, offering customized business technology solutions. Learn more at segra.com. By the United States Space Force. And by Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow. The general manager of Van Wagner Sports and Entertainment is Justin Metzger. Liberty Flames Sports Network director is Alan York. Coordinating producers Nick Pierce, Kyle Sykes, and Victoria Carter. I'm staff announcer Jeff Lawrence, with a special thanks to Liberty University Athletics Director Ian McCaw, Senior Associate Athletics Director Robert Goodman, and Associate Strategic Director for Athletic Communications Paul Carmody. Also, follow Lady Flames basketball on social media at Liberty WBB on Instagram and X, formerly known as Twitter, and Liberty Women's Basketball on Facebook. Liberty Lady Flames basketball is an exclusive presentation from Van Wagner on the Liberty Flames Sports Network, presented by Abish Financial Services.